Okay, I didn't test any of my settings. I fucked up my cam, or I didn't fuck it up, but I didn't, oh my god. My hair's a mess. Should I just leave it like this? We're just gonna have a messy day today. So I think I've completely resigned myself that I should just use this deeper voice all the time. Oh god, that looks so funny. It's my horn. As we all know, I am, as a leftist, inherently satanic. So let's just keep rolling with that. It's kind of a funny look. I'm like Moog. Let's go in Discord. So I'm really curious to see how this is gonna go. Either way less people here or way more, but I think it's probably going to be the former. Announcements. We're on day 16 of streaming every single day. I've started uploading everything to YouTube. I really don't know if there's a... I mean, to be fair, it's not like it's like a lot of work, but I don't want to do extra work. So if you're watching me right now, you're probably seeing me on YouTube because nobody really comes into the stream this early. But if you do, you're very special to catch me this. Now I'm kind of sad my hair isn't doing that. It just can't make up its mind, can it? Piece of hair. Just like me. Fuck, my hair looks like a fucking mess. Maybe we should just go with a wig today. Should we do a wig today? It could be fun. I don't know if any of them don't look like shit. I feel like I can't bring the idea up and not do it. Alright, I'm gonna get one of them. Okay. In honor of my potential debate opponent, I think we're gonna go blonde. What is up, Cheetah and So Fucking Lethal? As I suspected, it's a little fucked up. Wait, this isn't even the right one. I'm kind of just interested in how this one looks. Fuck it. Let me grab a brush and then we'll get to it. Dude, you make this over today. So, today I learned that apparently Destiny is really easy to get in contact with. I don't know how, but I was talking to somebody. I had lunch with a friend of mine or a friend of, well, I want to consider both of them friends of mine, but my friend and her husband. I don't know why I'm being so qualifying with this, but about, or not about anything. It was just a lunch. But he said he wanted to debate destiny. That's like his dream, right? So ironically, I was talking to somebody else today, the Wick um friend that does the Wick channel. That's like a debate thing, and he had Destiny on literally last night. So I asked him, or I told him that story exactly. He's like, "Oh yeah, it was actually pretty easy." But you know, he's not gonna come on all the time, obviously. But he's seen the show. He likes the show, so he came on last night. And I watched a little bit of it, but I got distracted talking to my parents for like 2 hours, which is like the longest I've ever talked to them in my entire life. Just joking, but usually when I talk to them, like I think they still have like kid brain. Sorry, I gotta get better at like getting closer to the mic. I think they still have kid brain mode, and I don't know if any of your parents are like this. They're getting better, and it's somewhat my fault for not or to playing into it. But I mean, to be fair, I think everything is kind of the parents' fault to some extent. You know, bearing outside factors when you're like with your behavior. And I'm not saying like when you do bad things, but just like certain like aspects of it where they still think of me as like a kid, like not a fucking 30-year-old adult. Where they like didn't even tell me about like certain financial things or um and I don't mean like in terms of how do I phrase this correctly? Like they were kind of like mentioning about like their like I don't really understand where like their money is and all of that, and it's not necessarily I need to know, but they kind of this is like, oh, there's a binder of it in case it comes up, like after like if we I say if because my parents will never die, don't tell me otherwise, they will never die, but if they if they die, that it has like all of their information that we need to know, and like they like never really told me about it until like I was just talking about it today. I mean, we had a good conversation about a lot of other stuff, but and that was a good conversation, but it was just interesting to me that like I think that I don't know if this is just a my family thing where I'm the younger kid, so I wonder if they probably told my sister this shit like a million years ago, but like my comment was that learning by osmosis, or the assumption of learning by osmosis. Have you ever been heartbroken? Define what you mean by that. End stream until Super Bowl is over. But we're gonna wear a wig. This is my blonde conservative wig. I actually don't even know if this is the right one. It doesn't look like it is. I don't know where this wig came from if it's not the one I'm thinking of. You don't want to see Blondina? Well, I mean, like, heartbroken in terms of what? Like, you lost an opportunity, you lost a friend, you. Oh my god, this is definitely not a wig. How did I get in possession of this wig? I feel like I'm gonna get possessed by somebody. Just wait a minute and let the wig set. Wait, well, that's a wig set. What? I don't know where the front part of this is supposed to be. This way? Oh my god, I'm gonna look at the 80s. I have another one that's like this, that's actually made out of, like, real hair. Which I thought this was, but this one also looks expensive. It's got, like, the clips on the inside. Like, dude, look at how fancy this is. It's got, like, clips on the inside. Can you see them? Or, not clips, but, like, little combs. Perfect. This is exactly. Romance? Yes. You want to talk about it? Wait, this doesn't seem right. Did I put it on backwards? God, all my nails are falling off. I'm a mess. I feel like I look like Trisha Paytas. Probably could have done a little bit better with pinning my hair down. I have it kind of in a ponytail bunched up back here, as you can clearly see. Right here. But I can't tell if this is a nice wig or a shitty wig, because like the hairline part of it's fucking terrible. Like look, it's got like these little clips. Rihanna. That it's pretty bad, to be honest, with the fact that like this, or am I wearing it backwards or something? But it seems like this is how it's supposed to go. Hold on, we gotta try this again. Like, why's the front got a bunch of fucking weird ass clips, dude? Usually those are in the back, so assuming that's the wrong one, then it should go this way. But this doesn't. This, this doesn't strike me as being the correct way to have it. Oh, maybe it is. This is a hot mess cosplay. Well, it wasn't supposed to be. This is the wrong wig. I just wanted to get the blonde one. All of my other wigs are also equally as messed up, so I guess I should have. Alright. Oh my god. I think somebody might have just left this at my house because I feel like I've never seen this wig before and it somehow was in my closet. But you leave shit at my house for a long enough time, legally it's mine, so whatever. This one's fucking sucks though. What is happening? Alright, maybe we should try another one. This is a look. Kind of kind of a vibe. I have become a unicorn. I have finally become— oh shit. I have finally become in appearance what I am in nature. Something about Mary? Yeah, kinda. Even my hairnet just like gave up. I feel like I'm kind of committed to this one, but alright, we're gonna try one more time and try and utilize the little comb parts. So this would appear to me to be the front then. So how you want to put wigs on is you want to do the front first. So I gotta dig in these clips. Like right here. Into my hair. And then we do a flippy flip. And get it on. So it looks like I just got a fucking train ran through at like a frat party or something. That's what this hair is. And I just woke up. Like, I guess it's just like stripper hair, I guess, I don't know. I do feel like I'm wearing this backwards because I just feel like the hair doesn't want me to have a face. Or my cousin hit it hair. On the corner? Oh, for sure. Hey, thank you for the bits, Elso. How do you think about the hair? There's like no part here. Okay, maybe I should just use a fucking mirror. I'm trying to use the stream. But bro, what is happening with this wig? I think I'm just wearing it the wrong way, but it would seem like the clips would be in the front, right? Maybe they're in the back. Maybe that would make more sense. The part, it seems like it wants to go over. It's on the wrong side. Bro! So silly. thank you again for the 100 bits. Got no hair, dude. Wait, what? I got no hair. Okay. Non sequitur. Also, it seems like this side's shorter. I have to be wearing this wrong. There's no way. There's no way it should be like this, right? As much as I do like the idea of it being shorter on one end. Yeah, I have to have this on wrong. Because it seems like there is a part. There's... Oh my god, my fucking nails are just coming off. Here, we're tearing them off. Tearing off my nails. We're gonna have to redo those at some point tomorrow. Yeah, I said it, and then I was like, well, we can't not do it. Okay, so the part seems like I was in the wrong space there, but it doesn't seem to match with the weave of the wig, so I'm a little confused about that. I don't know what this is for. This, like, weird fabric-y part. You see that? Dude, I don't understand what the fuck this is. This is probably Claire's, to be honest. It seems like the front would be the short part, right? But this has these weird clippy parts that are usually in the back of a wig. They like fasten it to your head, I think. I think that's the idea. Well, it's mine now, bitch. She's also a fan of wigs, so that wouldn't be surprising if it was hers. Because, yeah, the short part, this looks like the front, because this is the short part, but... Okay. We'll try that again. But the weave of the inside doesn't make any sense! It looks like it should have been the way that I had it! But then that's not the short part. Maybe it's supposed to be short in the back? I fooled you. Yeah, it is pretty convincing. I mean, hair is all a lie. If you have hair, if you don't have hair, it's a lie. Let's normalize men wearing wigs again. Like, the Supreme Court or whatever. Not that those are all men, but you know what I mean. I do think it is supposed to be on like this. So I think this, like, weird cloth part is supposed to, like, blend in with your skin. How is it looking, like, worse? Like, Shakira. When you talk like that, you make them go bad. Lean down. Sound of your body. I want to lie and it's just so no. This is perfection. Oh, no, that song's stuck in my head. What's the protocol on DMCA on Twitch nowadays? Like, can I play that song or am I gonna get clapped? I've been uploading things on YouTube though, so, which, again, shout out to that. I'm gonna start uploading all the VODs to YouTube just because I'm not really going to try and accommodate YouTube because I don't have the time or, like, the, energy. So, they might get DMCA'd, but they're gonna be there. So, my Twitch channel, or YouTube channel, I think it's just Nina? It's Nina Reno. God damn it, why did I do such a bad job making these naming conventions? Mother? So, I noticed not all of them uploaded, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Clapped by Ditto? Is Ditto even still alive? They're not gonna get us. What have you... I'm really wanting to do karaoke today, but I feel like it's gonna be mega cringe. But we'll do some politics. I feel like I ruined this wig. I don't think I was supposed to brush it. Oh, she's only 51? What the fuck? Maybe we could do like a ponytail. That looks so bad. I literally think I made it worse. So no promises on how long this will last, but at least we tried. It's actually really warm. So, we got a lot of things that I wanted to watch today. In my Shapiro egg. This is the only time I feel like I miss having long hair, but then I realize I never do my hair, so then it's like... So, as we know, we were doing archery yesterday. And I wanted to show something I was reminded of. What the fuck? Connect stand. That video was not there, unfortunately, but... Why is the monitor not showing up? Hello? Wait, I don't want that one. Yes, okay, it is... There we go. I don't know what happened. I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like I'm doing a cosplay of, like, Leon. Like, Kennedy. Or, like Game of Thrones. Anyway, let's just jump into it here. This is a archery video I was thinking of. I think I've seen this one. This is like a Dude Perfect one. Or I thought it was. Yes, it is. Oh my god, they have 58 million subscribers? Dude, at that point, like... What the fuck? Long hair. Yeah. Wait, I thought they already did a 2000... Or a remake. Yeah, she's as well, basically. So I noticed he doesn't have a normal bow. Because I remember seeing this video previously. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. I don't know how he did that. But if you see his bow, it literally has spots for each arrow. Which doesn't make it any less impressive. It's just more understandable. But yeah, it's basically using volley.
It's a new Guinness World Record title. Congratulations.
What's up,
Oh, I thought it said 10 billion.
guys? We're Dude Perfect. I'm James Shane.
I'm Michael from Guinness World Records.
I didn't know you were gonna go, Michael. Welcome to Archery World Record Edition.
Dude, it's amazing to me that these people, like, their like most famous videos is just like bottle flipping, like flipping like a... I almost just flipped this and I realized there's still White Claw in it, so that would have been a really bad idea. But, like a water bottle. Sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. Let's go. Oh,
James
March.
has some of the
Gotcha.
best archery trick shots on the planet.
This just looks so unsafe. It's like doing this with a gun. What? What was that? Alright, I feel like I could do that one. Where it has to bounce back, because I've literally had it where I almost could grab the arrow because I didn't put enough power on it, so it just bounced right back at me. I've never tried that one. I'm definitely not trying any of this in my backyard. I feel like there should have been a disclaimer. Was there one at the beginning? There's probably one in the description.
So we invited him out to help us break some insane world records.
This is the world's longest shot using a mirror.
He didn't really seem like he was that hyped, and it was like, I gotta do it for the video. Cause he's probably been out here all day. Look at how sunburnt he is.
117.4 meters. It's a new Guinness World Record.
What's going on with this? Is this like a style? Cause I kind of like it. Like the weird, just like somebody like sprayed you with one little bit of spray paint.
Records title. Congratulations.
Yes!
ADHD alert. Okay.
Remember when I said I was going to be quiet at the celebration? That's on me. Sorry about that, guys.
I like how they've been using the same music for like 10 years.
Let's defy some physics here. We're gonna go over this first wall. Then the arrow is gonna dip down low and go under this wall. Then it's gonna rise and
Hit
this
that
bullet.
fucking GoPro. Wait, what? What? Was that a drone? What? Hold on, I gotta see the
Down
arrow.
low and we're gonna go over under this wall. Then it's gonna rise and hit this bullet.
So he's got like a weird type of arrow? What's up with this? Okay, so yeah, because what's up with this? So I guess the fletching is just really far down? That's like something out of Rogue Legacy 2.
This is the record for the most giant balloons popped with a single arrow. Let's knock it and cook it.
I've never shot a compound bow, but it seems like it's easy.
Michael, how ridiculous was that?
Cody. It's a new Guinness World Records title. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mike!
Officially amazing.
Sorry, boys, I know we love you still.
All right, record we will be attempting to break. Fastest moving target shot with an arrow.
They call me the Radar King.
So considering this like video has like 1 million, or that's an understatement, like a bajillion views, that means it has to obviously have an international audience. So is this what a lot of people think like all of America is? Like it has to be, right?
Our way! Oh, 49. Look at that. Let's go!
You up for it? Has to be 42 miles an hour. Let's do it!
Oh my god, imagine skeet shooting with a bow. That's insane. Oh my god, Mr. Harris, you did this. You made my dogs bark. Also, hello. Hey. 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 You're ruining the beat here. But it was pretty good. Found it. We had a good beat there. That is incredibly impressive.
There we go.
It's a new Guinness World Records title. Congratulations.
Oh, it's the same bow I have, or the same brand at least.
That's awesome.
He's shocked. I remember that feeling.
Speechless.
I feel like the speed at which you shoot it. Yeah, that's like basically exactly my bow. Actually, I think this one might be smaller. Maybe it's just bigger. Like that, doesn't that just depend on the bow?
What are we doing now, Michael?
So you're attempting to break the Guinness World Records title for greatest height to shoot and catch an arrow.
Not gonna lie, a little bit
You can
excited
catch an
about this
arrow.
one. There's an element of danger involved always, shooting an arrow straight up in the air and then catching it. Always a risk of, you know, arrow going straight through your cranium. I'm kidding, it's a blunt tip, but it's still gonna be exciting. Check this out.
This guy reminds me of Clint, and I don't really know why. God damn it, I hate accidentally pinning every time I tab back in. Unpin. This is archery world records on Dude Perfect.
What a treat!
55 meters, it's a new Guinness World
I'm
Record.
gonna unpin that message.
Thank you, Michael!
James is about to attempt the world record for the fastest.
I don't think that you shouldn't be able to pin, or I don't necessarily think that you shouldn't be able to pin messages. I just like don't think it should be that easy.
Time to shoot 10 arrows into a target. Current record, 48.6
That
seconds.
should never be
Let's go,
pinned.
Jay.
Yeah, I know.
3,
I do the same thing.
2, 1, go.
I want to say I feel like I could do that, but I'm sure I couldn't.
There's 5 ways to bust a play with a bow.
I feel like it's worse as a mod, because like at least I feel like the streamer could be like, God damn, I didn't need to fucking pin that. That was an accident. But as a mod, you're like, they're like, why the fuck did you pin that? So I need to do an edit like this, but it's like only me hitting the White Claw cans. Like, so it looks like I'm really good at it. I'm not saying this guy is, but he's probably really good.
9.
Dude can't even hit the bullseye. What are you doing, you pussy?
10.
He's got a really quick like draw. I feel like he like barely pulls it back. I don't know if this is. This looks like it. The bow looks smaller, but I don't know if he's just bigger than me.
Oh my God!
'Cause it looks really small. Like my bow is huge. Like this is like my like. This is it on the ground. This is like 4 feet tall. Like this is like 4.5 feet tall of a bow, where his looks like it's tiny, like 2 or 3 feet. Under scrutiny, yeah. I mean, you're the villains. Mods are always the villains.
Wow!
Congratulations. Officially amazing. Great job.
I wish this wig wasn't so fucked up. I'm just
Hey
gonna
Chad, let's cue a quick clip of me attempting this for, I don't know, 10 seconds.
stop.
I missed, already lost.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Yeah, that has to be like a smaller bow, right?
Folks, Garrett has stepped forward to attempt the longest archery shot bouncing off water. This is gonna be fun to watch, Garrett. You got it.
It's gonna be tough.
Just make up anything. Like the longest amount of sausage made with the entrails of human being, like whatever. Just like make up anything. You can get a Guinness World Record.
It's gotta travel 124 meters. I don't even know what that yardage is, but it's gonna be a
Well,
long
I
shot.
mean, DK only does. Oh, God, I gotta talk to you about something privately later. Not about you, but like. This is a I didn't know you could even bounce an arrow. I guess that makes sense.
It's a new Guinness World
What about the amount of bounces? I feel like that's a more fun. Well, I guess the whole thing is that it's like dude perfect, as in like always
Record
perfect.
title.
Yes! I'm telling you, there's nothing better than listening to Michael tell you you're new.
You gotta wait for the best part. Go ahead, Michael. Continue.
officially amazing.
Yeah! Get hyped
what we
over
got here?
nothing.
This is the S curve.
I don't think anyone's ever done this in the course of history. Is it true?
So far.
I really want to hammer home with the arrows.
Well, I mean, if they know how to do it, then I feel like then he's done it before. So
Gonna do on this flight. I'm near. Let's go. Curving around this one.
My
curving
eyelashes
around this
went.
one, and then making our way to the red balloon. Pop! Then we celebrate. Let's go! Good luck, James!
S-curve pop.
Pop! We did it! Pop goes away now! Dude, he has no excitement. He's like, duh. Wizard. Absolute wizard.
Because it was like the 7,000th time he tried it. I must say something weird with the arrow, because like obviously it doesn't make any sense that that's like a thing, unless they have like fans. That seems like a Breath of the Wild type of puzzle where you have like fans that like would move the arrow to like do it, and you have to shoot it in the right spot to have it like curve to hit the right target. That's like such a Breath of the Wild like tack or target. We'll say that. Oh wait, I gotta do my states after this before I forget.
World's longest archery shot. You want to see how fast I can
Cheetah, that's your job now. Remind me to do my states. One of these days we'll get good.
walk? Check this out. By the way, thanks to our friends at Bass Pro Shops for making this happen. Longtime partner, friend of the brand. Make sure you head to BassPro.com for all of your
See, he has his
outdoor
phone
and
in his
archery
pocket.
needs. Let's resume the fast walk, Chad. This'll do, donkey. Quick shot. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna set up and take our time.
He kind of looks like Clint.
The perfect amount!
There's just somebody with like a BB gun sitting there. He didn't actually hit it.
Just to make sure that that arrow's on the board. Michael said he wants to get a dove hunt in, so we're trying to save enough daylight to do that. Right, Michael?
Oh, this has been great.
We love Michael.
You had a measurement of 1,083 feet. It's a new Guinness World Records title. Long time coming. Congratulations, you're officially amazing.
Thank you, Michael!
I feel like he could have hit it farther. I'll be honest.
Oh, what an honor! What's up, guys? Thanks for watching. If you want to see more incredible shots from James, make sure you check out his channel.
I don't know if this is the only archery one they had, but I remember looking at or watching that first one with. I thought they were gonna go more into like how they do it, but it's not really their thing. Anyways, now moving on into the important things that are happening in the world. I wanted to watch this video. It's a Young Turks video, so I don't know the exact original one. But right-wingers gave women terrible marriage advice. We'll cut past a little bit of their commentary, I think, because, you know.
Starting a chapter is a great
Holy
step.
fuck, that was loud.
Get involved, and maybe you actually might get engaged too. If you start it, you might meet someone you're going to get engaged to. So it's...
Wait, at TP USA? Oh my god, I have to know. There's no way they have statistics on this. TP USA, Toilet Paper USA, demographics. Would that be on the Wikipedia? I mean, it would be really easy for them to figure this out, right? Finances. Oh shit, they're popping off. I don't know how. Investor prospects is sought to raise 43 million for its national field. You know that like they don't like do anything. Young Women's Leadership Summit in 2022 summit, a conference to promote women's leadership, encourage women to get married, have children, and become homemaker. In this economy, that is the biggest thing. Wait, you didn't remind me. I was supposed to do states. Fuck. U.S. state test. Sus state test. God damn it. U.S. state test. We're only gonna try it once. If I fuck it up, we're moving on because I don't care. I care to know it, but New Mexico, New Jersey, Maine, Massachusetts. Oh god damn it, Michigan, Massachusetts, Texas, Montana, Delaware. Delaware. Fuck me. Delaware. Minnesota. Michigan. Rhode Island, I feel like this one. Colorado. this one? Washington. Don't get so far. North Dakota. Nevada. Ohio. Ohio. Iowa. Illinois. Fuck me. Oh, it's over here, right? No, that's Idaho. God damn it. The I ones always fuck me up. God damn it. Arizona. Louisiana. Arkansas. Suck my nuts, am I right? Wait, so Arkansas is really not really even close to Kansas. Why do they have such similar names? Nebraska. God damn it. Oh my god, I just fucking clicked on that. I get really fucked up with this. Mississippi is... That's Georgia. Is it one of these? Alabama? There it is, okay. Maryland is next to New Jersey, so I'm guessing it's right here. Alaska, Missouri. Fuck, dude. Not that. I know what that is. 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 Oklahoma. Virginia is one of these two. This one, I think. Damn it. Idaho. That's Illinois. Idaho's over here. Yes! We learned! We're learning. Connecticut. It's up here somewhere, I think. I don't know. What's that? Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Hey! Hey! That was lucky. North Carolina, this one. What? Oh, god damn it. Kansas, that one. West Virginia was this one. We need more west and south, like west, east, south, like more of those naming conventions, because then that makes it a lot easier. Wyoming is... No, that's South Dakota. One of these, maybe? Well, it's definitely not that one, because that's Utah. Vermont's up here somewhere. I don't know, there. South Dakota. Utah. New York. Wisconsin. Indiana. South Carolina. Oregon. Alabama. Hawaii. Florida. Georgia. California. What if I got that wrong? That'd be funny. Pennsylvania. Illinois. Kentucky. We did better! Alabama. We did better, dude. I mean, I'm proud of myself. Alright, moving on. Back to a 2020 summit at conference to promote women's... Okay, so why do conservatives think... Like, okay, if they... Honestly, if you really wanted women to be, like, stay-at-home moms or homemakers or whatever, you would be more of an advocate for socialism. Like, there is a thing, like, of, like, Christian socialism. Like... Oh, what's up, Joker? Alabama. How are you doing? Do you see I have a debate on Wednesday? I'm excited. It's against, or in opposition to Andrew's wife, so it should be fun. Here, I should show the thing. Go to Crucible. Thank you so much for connecting us. I was doing some research. Don't mind that, but hey, look at this! It's so surreal. It's so surreal to see my face on this, cause like, you know, like I watched like the channel for a while. Hey! So it should be fun. It's gonna be about feminism. The whole joke that I have, which I've been trying to think of weaving it in some way, but I think I've like said it so many times that it's not even funny to me that much anymore. Where it's like, if you're really that anti-feminist and you believe that women shouldn't have a voice, why am I even talking to you right now? Or why should I take any of your opinions seriously? But that only kind of works if you're like a dude, I guess. If you ever argue against an anti-feminist and you're a dude, just say that. So like, well, your points mean nothing because anything that you say is invalid because why, like, in your ideology that you don't, you know, you kind of are just completely going against your own purpose. Trump for 2024, we'll see. I am so ready for the conservative infighting. You saw the whole DeSantis shit, obviously. Kyle Rittenhouse, a young man who gained notoriety by yes, was brought on stage as the kind of man they should wait to be attached to. Conservatives are so fucking retarded when it comes to marketing to, like, not white man. Like, dude, hire me. Fuck it. Give me enough money, No, that's not true. I don't think I could do that. I could just be a... Oh, God, I could be so good at advocating towards, or not for positions, but, like, knowing, like, the marketing value of it. So more arguing with anti-feminist women? Exactly. You get my point, so that's kind of the irony, right? School board, I wanted to... I don't even remember what I was looking at this for. Oh, I want to see their demographics. But I don't know why this would be... Oh, controversies. Jesus Christ, there's a lot. You have TP USA. New Yorker published an article by Jane... Oh my God, I don't want to read all this. Former employee... Oh, African... I wonder if it's going to be racism, because that would be surprising at a TP USA conference. I know Nick Fuentes went to one of these and, like, got kicked out because he was just being annoying. Because he just got, like, a bunch of, like, boat shoe wearing, like, I don't know, like, 18-year-olds to be annoying. Like, edgelord people that have never been in the sun before. Leading figure of the... Sorry, I, like, was talking and not actually reading. She then said that she was fired on Martin Luther... Okay, come on. There's no way they were that evil, but they probably were. Do you have an Instagram? There should be a link to it somewhere. I never post on it, though, but if you want to look at it. Was the leading figure in the organization and served the group's national... I don't care. Oh my God. Like, fuck them up. What? Who said that? Who was the leading figure? Okay. To another Turning Point employee situation. They said... Oh my God. I don't want to get clip chimped. Wait, can I make it do text to speech so I don't have to say? No, I guess not. Okay, so somebody from TPUSA said, we'll do a voice. I hate black people, like, fuck them all. I hate blacks. End of story. Kirk responded to the revelation by saying that Turning Point assessed the situation that took decisive action within 72 hours of being made aware of this issue. I mean, why do you hate black people? Like, what the fuck? Like, why do you care that much about somebody's race? It's, like, really odd. Like everyone's, like, a monolith. Like, maybe, like, it's very silly for me to have this thinking, but I just find, like... I find that people who think that all people of one race, culture, or country, creed, anything, like, are all the same, very silly. I can say that about conservatives because it's a set of beliefs. So maybe I shouldn't have said the creed thing. But the idea of one, like, race of people being the same is silly to me. Or, like, gender or whatever. But, like, if I can say it about conservatives that they're all the same because their agenda is all bigoted and shitty. But, and again, they're not all like that. But the fact that you would even consider yourself a conservative kind of implies that you have the shitty, you have those shitty mindsets that I complain about. It's in the description. Yeah. Well, Cheetah, figure it out. That's your mod job. Or, Ryan. I still get that thing where, I'll randomly, like, get, like, messages on my, not messages, but alerts on my Instagram where it's just somebody liking, like, every single one of my pictures. And I don't really know why people do that outside of just scrolling through and just, like, hitting it out of response, I guess. I mean, I don't really care, though. I mean, you can look at it if you want. Review calls to... I literally forget I have one. That promoted Charlie Kirk to Donald Trump rather than... Are they not going to cover... Oh, there it is! In July 2020, neo-Nazis appeared outside the TPUSA student... Oh, wait, this isn't even the same one. Oh, weird that a lot of neo-Nazis are always around TPU shit. The View falsely stated... Oh my god. The View is, like, the worst, dude. It's like... It set feminism back, like, 5 million years by just being a bunch of retarded women talking. Well, maybe there's actually kind of progressive in that way, because women can be retarded, too. At the end of the day, we're all the same. Yeah, you know how to do it. I just had to... Okay, so you used Dream Elements and not Nightbot. Yeah, I got rid of Nightbot because Nightbot, we had a bunch of weird shit in there that I didn't want to fix, and it was kind of unnecessary. I feel like nobody uses Nightbot, so I didn't want to be the one person still using it. But thank you. Host will be later said, but you let them in, you knew. Okay. Why am I even looking at this? Jesus Christ. Oh, COVID information that doesn't surprise me. Turning Point, TPUSA and Turning Point Action made misleading claims about planned vaccine. You know that Charlie Kirk is like my age? I think Charlie Kirk is like literally the same age as me. It's like, how do you like, you know that man has never had fun in his entire life. Yeah. Oh my god, he's younger than me. Like, what a life to live that everything you do is just, like, so hateful. Any others, like, TikTok or something? I don't have a TikTok. We have the Twitter. Prefer Pusha T? Right. You have such white guy energy that likes rap, dude. Like, the whitest guy ever that, like, loves rap music. You still love Outkast? I guess I wouldn't really consider that rap. It's just like hip hop, but whatever. What is his network? He's a child? And he's married? What the fuck? Who is her? She's probably blonde. I'm calling it. She's blonde. Oh, called it. Oh yeah, I actually knew that. His wife is like hot. She's like a, oh my god, you know this woman. Look at her face. You know she's got really bad opinions on, like, black people. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in on her face via doing this. I should probably just do it through the other metric, but look at, you can just tell. This is somebody who's gonna call the police at a Starbucks, because there's, like, black dudes sitting there. And we love that for her, I guess. I almost just hit the stop streaming button. Okay, I should not resize things in the way I'm doing it right now. I literally, like, I did actually hit it, but it didn't, like, do it. Not that it would have been, like, the end all be all, but that was bad. One foot thigh gap. Yeah, I know. It's a massive thigh gap. I'm very jealous. She's hot, but you know they don't fuck, dude. I mean, Charlie Kirk's really tall. Maybe this isn't even the right woman, but I think it is. Charlie. What if I'm just talking shit about some random person? Why did they cut off his head? Or the top of his head? Do I ever cope? Oh, never. I've never ever coped ever. I am always not coping. That's why I say ANC. Always not coping. Ugh, god, I hate blonde women. This is my conservative hair. Have you guys ever seen that video? See, again, this is the blonde. So, yeah, in honor of her, damn, I look cute as fuck with short hair. I should cut it again. I was gonna watch some of her debates, and I will at some point, but oh my god, this is like stressing me out saying it's live in 2 days. What day is today? Sunday? Fuck, it is. I'm a bottle blonde, so I'm offended. Oh, sucks to suck, bitch. Fuck, what was it? Oh, I was looking at the PragerU thing. Have you ever seen the PragerU video? Or, like, the base PragerU? Because if you've ever seen a PragerU video, because you probably have, they had a bunch of YouTube. I remember the first time I ever saw PragerU, it was like a YouTube ad, and it was really confusing because I was really unaware of what the point was. Here, let's just look up one video, and we'll get the sense from one video, because it starts off being like progressive, but then it like takes a turn. So yeah, this is the one I'm gonna watch, the butt-based one, but we're just gonna do the other one. I know like Ben Shapiro owns PragerU now. I think their animator like quit because their animations used to be a lot better. Their content's kind of like not been, or it has shifted, and I haven't seen any of it. I also I pay for the Google thing. Oh my god, this is gonna be good.
Welcome to Israel.
This is gonna be a pro-Israel video, so get ready to get pissed off about it. Been a while. What do you mean, Hannibal? You were here the other day. What do you mean? You were here yesterday, weren't you? What's up, though? How you doing? How you doing?
A small country in the Middle East.
What's your opinion on Israel?
That sits by the Mediterranean Sea. This holy land of three faiths is talked about around the world and attracts over 3 million visitors each year. This land became the home of the Jewish people 4,000 years ago. But most of them were expelled from their homeland after many wars and could not return until decades later.
I think I need to change around my monitors. Oh my god, I had such a long with my conversation with my parents. I don't think they're gonna remember the Windows part. Just reminding you in case you forgot. Dude, my phone is so fucked up. I just like showing it off because it's kind of impressive it still works. Look at how fucked up my phone is. Like, this is like a case, and the case itself is fucked up, but I can't take it off because I think it'll literally destroy the camera on the back of my phone. But I want to change maybe my main monitor to be, I mean, maybe I could just change where my camera is. Well, no, then you'd be seeing, well, I think that might be a better angle. Would you guys rather see the door or just more wall with pictures of dogs, I guess? I think maybe the door is better.
By 1948, following World War II, the Jewish people's prayers were finally answered, and Israel was granted the legal right to exist by the
I don't like anything that starts with that prayers were finally answered. That sounds like indoctrination, like language.
United Nations. But even from the beginning, maintaining that existence wasn't easy. For decades, the United States has been one of their strongest allies. The U.S. was the first country to recognize Israel as a legitimate
God! Okay.
state, and the first to recognize Jerusalem as its capital. Both
he got around to it. It was like in the inbox, and he hadn't quite, or he hadn't opened it yet. You know, I was just sitting there in the middle.
Are united in their commitment to economic prosperity, strong national defense.
I think it's more of one than the other.
Individual freedoms.
Definitely not that one.
The political system based on free elections.
I'm pretty sure Netanyahu is basically a dictator. Am I wrong on that one? Wig OP, yeah, definitely. I think this thing could take a bullet, considering how thick it is. Do you see how thick this shit is in the back, dude? Like, Jesus, I think this shit could take a bullet. Oh, wait, I was covered with the thing, but... Don't try, though. Well, I don't think Americans in general are. Well, I think most people just are not as educated, you know. you know, if I know a lot about history and geography. I mean, you saw me take that state test. I'm not great at geography, at least. History, there's so many like things. Like, I think there's a big issue with America that we focused a lot on American history in like really pointless ways. Like for right now, like they don't even want to like teach about like our history with slavery, which is arguably like one of our biggest like or not like good obviously, but like most important things to understand when it that's more of a sociological question I guess, or not question but thing to know, but I think it is important to know who built this country, and it was on the back of like slaves obviously, and that was fucked. But outside of that, a lot of history is like manifest destiny type of shit, at least my experience with it. I went to a Christian school, so it might be different for other people. But I think like American history is actually really, really boring. Outside of like, or not boring, but like not really that important. Comparatively to like world history. Like I know like stuff, but I think that the American school system should be a lot more. I think it would be more important to teach history. Like, it depends. Like, ancient history, sure. Like, none of that's going to be, like, American. But if we're going to teach American history, like, especially, like, modern American history, I think it should be in relation to other countries, more in a globalist perspective than how they do it now. At least, I mean, not now, but, like, now was when? Like, when I was in high school or whatever, that was a really long time ago. But I think that should be like kind of like the main focus should be what America is in relation to other countries. Does that make any sense? Are you going for the Dolly Parton look? I'm trying to match the energy of conservative women. I'm trying to embody it today. So yes, I don't actually know if Dolly Parton's a conservative, but she probably just doesn't give a shit. Give up on what? As free as ours, probably. Oh, god damn it! No, don't fuck up with my chat. Ooh, sorry. I'm having some technical issues here. Completely user error. I like Israel. I am from Tunisia. It's north. Wait, why the fuck do you like Israel? Why would you support Israel when they're like actively genociding like the fucking Palestinians, dude? And like the only reason they're able to do it is because of support from the United States. Hard losing the debate. I don't really think it's a debate I could lose because you can kind of always like default to the fact of if she's anti-feminist, like why even talk? I guess like maybe the only thing would be that like we're both stupid because we're both women. So it doesn't like you can kind of just default to that. So it would be at least a draw. And I don't think it's really going to be a hardline debate from what I saw on her and Tucker. Like she's like a mom and shit. I haven't seen her been like really aggressive, so I'm interested to see how it's gonna go. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm more worried not necessarily about like my opponent of the structure. I've never done like a structured debate, so I'm like they give you like a 7-minute opening, so you don't have to use all 7 minutes, but I definitely want to not just like say like one word and then. So I'm worried about writing that. I have notes so far about what I want to say, but I want to, like Razor's a writer, so I want him to go over it a little bit. But would that be maybe what she wants? That I'm using him because he's a man, and that means he's better, even though he's a writer. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But I think using your partner as like a resource should be a thing. Well, I just don't want like to get into like the granular like elements of what like waves of feminism. I want to have notes because you can have notes. So I just want to have like quick bits to reference. And if it, again, I need to watch some of her debates. But super pissed, yeah, because I said I'm a woman, so we're all retarded. It's gonna be a slaughter. Well, I don't think so. I don't know. Do some research on her. Like your hair, it suits you. Thank you. One day I'll be a conservative when I just basically if I get a lobotomy, then sure. It's not they didn't tell me. They just said feminism. So that's what I'm worried about. Is I'm worried about how abstract it is as a concept, and researching her, she like has written books about like there's a book that she wrote. Again, I'm not doxing because this is like public. It's about like occult feminism. It's about like the history of like cults in feminism, and it's like I don't have any fucking like idea. I'm not gonna read your book by the time that we have a debate. Like I'm not doing that much work. Because, like, that's what I'm worried about, getting, like, really granular about, like, weird, like, esoteric topics. You know, like, I don't want to, like, get caught up in that, because it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to that. Read the book? How many... Should we listen to the audiobook? What was her name? Fuck. Oh, I wanted to finish reading this, or watching this, too. I mean... At the end of the day, the reason why I want to really get it, I hate saying at the end of the day, Rachel Wilson, she's got like a link tree. I think it'll probably be in like the thing. It's got one waiting. Who's that one person? Hey, I'll say hi. Hi. There's one person there. I'll say hi to them. Do you think they're gonna respond? Or do you think they're just like in the channel? Okay, we'll leave that open in case they do. There. Again, all public information. I'm not doing anything weird. Yeah. Occult feminine. Oh, fuck me. Wrong tabs. Alright, don't look up my zip code. You'll know I live in Texas. I didn't think that one through. Should have done that off screen. Oh, but she was on Tucker Carlson. What? I don't want to open up like this. The fuck? Oh, I didn't even show my zip code. Never mind, we're good. I gotta be really careful. It opens Amazon links. Oh, I have to buy a paperback? Are you kidding me? For $15? I'm not reading that shit. How many pages? 131 pages. Well, you didn't publish it online? It says Occult Feminism, The Secret History of Women's Liberation. And it's got a really spooky picture. Here, I can show the picture. I think. Here. Oh, god damn it, I just minimized all my shit. Fuck me and this stupid Windows thing that doesn't let me not... I can't change it unless I have the Windows activation key, so that's what I'm frustrated about. Sorry. All my tabs are now closed. I can't see what you're saying if you're talking to me, because my fucking time's gonna close. Alright. The Greek god Dionysus? Yes. Oh my god, I know enough about occultism, but it's so esoteric. Like it's there's a lot to like. If I want to talk about occult shit, like I just want to talk to Zerka, and then it's just like it doesn't make any sense. Ask if you need a cup holder. Yes. I could do that in one night, but then I'd have to buy it. I don't want to buy a book. I don't have books. We live in an online world. They have like a Kindle version, but do you have to have a Kindle to buy a Kindle version? Is it just like a PDF? It would just the Kabbalion? Oh my god. I don't want to read about occult stuff. It's like reading fantasy. Unless you're talking about like history, but I don't think that's what they're talking about. I think it's just going to be kind of like a book doesn't mean it's like real. Like I think a lot of people think that the value of a book is way higher than like Wikipedia or something. Because it's like a physical piece of media, because we still got boomer brain when it comes to that. What's your opinion about ancient buildings that are Greco-Roman style in the United? Like, what do you mean? Like, do you like the architecture-wise? Architecture-wise? they don't fit the narrative of the country being just too, well, I mean, everything's inspired by, you know, past cultures. Like the Romans just were, you know, hyper, they just like co-opted the entire thing, even like the gods of the Greeks. Like we've always done stuff like that, especially when it comes to architecture. Like it's all inspired. I mean, architecture is art. It's all inspired by other cultures. And I think specifically like with the Roman Empire being a having like being in the right time and place where they were very powerful, and they also had a lot of art made at the same time, that it's just kind of a generally kind of a way to like relate to power. I'm doing maybe a midway of explaining that, but I think that's where it comes from, the idea of that, like, oh, a marble perfection of, and there's probably a little bit of white supremacy in that one, even though the statues were painted. They look so fucking ugly when they were painted too. But the idea of just kind of like this pure white architecture that symbolized, which is also ironic because the Romans were not a, you know, a hegemony by any means when it came to like race. Just call her Freemason, say she did she lost and she needs to stop coping. All right, I'll put that in my notes. Yeah, the Greeks copied their area, and sure. And they liked the festival. Everyone likes the fanfare. It's all about culture and entertainment. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all fucking monkey brained and we just like things that we like because they're like fun. When it comes to culture, I mean. All Greek gods are human versions of Egyptian gods. Well, I think we got monkey brain, where it's just like we like what we like. I don't think we have any greater understanding. I took a class in college called Religion, Wizardry, and Witchcraft. No fucking way, really? That's awesome. It compared all religions and arts, lots of mushroom conspiracies. Oh no, maybe that's not awesome. My favorite class that I took in college was, this is gonna be really weird, but it was it was an art history class. But a lot of it, the way the teacher was really, really passionate about everything like that he was talking about, which was like you've probably had a teacher like at some point in your life that was really, really into what they were teaching, and it like really made you excited about it. And what they were talking about was really interesting because it wasn't just the art history. It wasn't just memorizing dates and places and pieces of art or whatever. It was doing the context of why they were that way, like why this was important and why we remember it, like why it also encompassed architecture. It was like a really basic class, like in terms of like it was a wide scope. It wasn't like really specific. It was like a really wide amount of things, and he was really, really into it. And the context of the art, I think that we need to do like teaching more in context of like understanding the time period, like why it was important, why it was even designed that way, the style, like, you know, like relating the style of buildings to a certain time period, and then you could like see it like in modern times, like which ones ended up lasting, why, because of the material. Like concrete was a thing, was invented by like the Romans or whatever, and that's why a lot of like their stuff lasted longer, because it was made out of like more tougher stuff. And like in a lot of like history, like I feel like I learned so much from that one class. And I took it like I took the class again, but it wasn't the same teacher, and it was like the second version of it. And it was, that teacher did not fucking care. They were just like, they were checked out reading from a script. I ended up dropping it because I was like so disappointed, because that was just memorizing dates and times of things. Like it wasn't like painting the story of like going into like VR basically, and just like getting into the mindset of like the time period, and understanding why that piece of art was really important and what it represents and who the artist was and what their life was and who was supporting them, if it was propaganda art, like et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like all of that was really, really cool, and it fucking sucked when somebody was just like, oh yep, nope, date and time with human conscious. Yeah, it's a great interpretation, or a way to kind of understand the way that we're interpreting the world, as like a you know, as I need to get better at being a little bit more eloquent when I try and go on those diatribes, but putting the cherry on the top is the problem for me, but I think that it is a very, very good, for lack of a more specific term, example of the people's lives at that point, the human beings that were alive at that time, because art is supposed to be subjective, and you can make out, even with the materials, other objective things about it that I think is insanely fascinating, like, because it's a creative thing that it should be subjective, but you can make out a lot of objective reality, historical context, not necessarily even intended by the art itself, if that makes any sense. What is that link? The YouTube video? Was used a mushroom? What the fuck? There's no way that website still exists. I'm trying to look conservative. Bubali?
This is Gnostic Media Podcast number 2 with your host, Jan.
When was this filmed? What the fuck? 7 years ago? This is unacceptable for 7 years ago.
Today I have a very special guest here with me, Professor John Rush, who is Professor of Anthropology at Sierra College in Rockland, California. He teaches magic, witchcraft, religion,
California.
physical anthropology, and physical anthropology.
That was your teacher? Oh god. Alright,
lab.
I'm here for it.
He is a neuropathic doctor and medical hypnotherapist in private practice. He teaches a few specialty areas, including human communications, systems theory,
he's like a fucking do you think he's transphobic? Because he teaches magic.
symbolism, cults, and he even participated in a cult for 3 years.
Your teacher was in a cult for 3 years? Which one? Did they get into that? Prof. John Rush. I feel like you should have at least respected him enough to say Professor fully. How trans people were connected to mushrooms. Oh my god.
And he's expert.
What? You're describing this man. Is this the man? Is this what your teacher looked like?
In tattooing and scarification, herbs, both
no
medicinal
fucking way.
and
Wow, he's pretty jacked. He's got Joe Rogan nipples. I like how they didn't tattoo the nipples, so it's all I can focus on. It's like eyes. Yeah, of course he's bald. You didn't have to say that. We knew it. Don't exist in magic. You can just transfer. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they would still be trans. They would. I mean.
Clinical anthropology
like,
and the use of anthropological concepts and models in clinical settings. Professor Rush is the author of at least 7 books, including Stress and Emotional Health in 1999, Spiritual Tattoo in 2005.
I mean, that's where this fucking video seems like it was filmed at. Like, what the fuck is this quality? This is off of like a VHS tape.
The 12 Gates in 2007, and just released today.
I feel like this guy shouldn't have been able to teach.
Fractured Myth in a Fragile
No way, that's the transition.
World, which I'm excited to have him on.
I want to debate this guy.
And welcome aboard, John.
Well, thank you very much. That's a wonderful introduction. I hope I can live up to all that.
All the books. I mean, I guess you signed up for it, so.
Well, I'm sure
it's just amazing to me that he has a teaching accreditation. I guess that's like the surprising part, that he stopped like being high off of shrooms long enough to like pass that course, because it's like a long course, isn't it?
Just fine.
It was dope.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved in this field of study, or these fields of study?
I mean, is he smart, or he just said a lot of things? Like, are we talking like actually smart, or like brain fried from benzos, like Jordan Peterson's status?
Well, okay, I was alerted to
what is this trend? It's so distracting.
Hallucinogens, certainly as a graduate student.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's a 5-head play, because we're talking... To watch this, you're supposed to be high as fuck. Because I could see this being fun to watch if you're high as fuck. Was Jesus a mushroom? Here, we'll change the title to that just because it's like so stupid of a thing. Was Jesus a mushroom? That's a great
There's
title.
a great deal of information within the anthropological literature. It's sort of
I feel
stuck
like I'm
away
getting
in
high
journals
just watching
and
this.
requires.
I need another white cloth. I'm gonna do this. They're not in my backpack. Fuck. Alright, this is the last one that I have, so we're gonna have to switch to wine after that. Oh wait, no, those are empty, never mind. Which actually would be more fitting for a education type of thing.
Time and energy to go into the libraries, as you know, as a researcher, going in and
I'm
digging
not,
this stuff
I
out.
could get high,
I also had the opportunity as a graduate student to make.
Why can't you believe I'm watching it? You linked it. I'm interested. I want to know more about you guys' lives. I'm a fucking stalker. Not like that. I'm just joking, but I'm nosy.
Friends with a Catholic priest who was also studying anthropology at the time, and he told me a lot of things I didn't quite understand at the time.
Oh, Cheetah, can you put my YouTube on that one? It's Nina Reno. Or you can. It's not like I'm not like ready with it yet because it's really old. Because we have R.I.P. Van. What'd you call me? Oh, it's my cat.
Yeah, she's my little fat baby.
He died on the airplane. It was very sad. But oh, sorry, I forgot why I was even like clicking on it. It's just Ina N. Oh, they replied. Who is pro-feminist? Me. Oh, that wasn't the same guy. Fuck. Whatever. I'll just get in the chat. I'm gonna pre-chat convo people. I think that, like, this woman's Twitter is literally, like, Rachel, like, I love the patriarchy or some shit. Let's go back to her link tree here. Her Twitter. Like, her name is literally, like, Rach for patriarchy. I don't want to tell you that because I feel like a lot of you are going to be like, oh, she's super based. Then go back to being barefoot and pregnant, idiot.
But in 1970, it started to make some sense with John Allegro's book, The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross.
Thank you a million, Cheetah.
Now, in 1970, I don't...
Libs or conservatives? That's actually kind of interesting. There's a conversation about, like, hippies, like, that, like, you know, there was a lot of, like, anti-vax, like, before it was, like, not cool, but, like, you know, like, more common when like, the COVID vaccine or whatever. There was already a set of anti-vax, like, crystal mommies, we call them. They're, like, people that, like, think that crystals have power. They're really into horoscopes. And they're, like, kind of, like, they're hippies. But they're all right-wing, like, in everything that they actually believe. So, in my, me, as a very, irreligious person, I think any sort of occultism, and also the Nazis are really into occultism, keep that in mind. Any sort of ideology that is completely based in like I guess like just not based at all in science by any means, or like very tenuous threads connecting it to science, is very harmful in a way that it can lead to a lot of really bad ideology, like Nazism, and it does typically do that because that's the same fucking shit that happened there. in addition, being like taught something that doesn't make sense, but you just have to take it on faith, like faith-based, is basically the same thing as propaganda was like in the Soviet Union, where it's just like, yeah, no, the state's working, you just gotta just trust us. Like back when like Stalin was like not actually like maintaining, like the quality of life for people in the same way, where it's just like you believe in this state so hard. I guess maybe China is a little bit more of a way to relate that, but like the idea of having faith in like the state, I think that people should not have faith just blindly in anything. I think that everyone should question everything, but you don't have to be annoying about it. When you have science, when there is the majority of opinion of like everybody saying this is all like what, like, I don't think you should blindly trust the government, but I think you should know when you can't trust the government. Because if you want to make a governmental change, then why the fuck would you think anyone would trust you if everyone thinks that like nothing matters in the government and nothing can trust it? What you need to know is when you should trust the government. When it's something about like healthcare, because think of it in like a advantageous way. Like a lot of times, the reason that people like they do stuff, the government does, I'm thinking like more like American based. The reason the government does stuff, you can really tell the intention behind it because of the party behind it. The fucking conservative Republicans want to have their voter base, they want to fuck their voter base over constantly. They wanted to get rid of healthcare or Medicaid, like and like Social Security for seniors. That is their voter base. If one party is willing to fuck their voter base, and you know, statistically, objectively, we can see that that is their voter base, if one party is so eager and willing to fuck their voter base so fucking hard, maybe everything that they do is not in your greater interest either. Maybe everything they do is just for them. Sorry, I get so pissed off about them cutting Social Security. Like, these fucking people worked their entire fucking lives for this. It's all self-funded, and they deserve to have Social Security. They deserve to be able to retire with dignity. And it just pisses me off so much that fucking Republicans want to get rid of that. Had a cultist thing. I mean, everything has a cultist thing. I mean, occult stuff is fun. I mean, there's a bunch of, like, pagan stuff that's fun. Jesus is a continuation of the god diet. Oh my god. You really opened a can of worms here, Uni. I like getting fucked over. Well, that's your kink, but I don't think everyone else should have to engage in your kink. No, you're fine. It's fun. We love it. We're all the people who don't want to watch the Super Bowl, so I'm glad we get to be weirdos together.
Don't exactly know what I knew, but I certainly didn't know enough to write anything about this.
Failed God base.
But I, kept my eyes and ears open. And as time went on, I began to collect
Christians
more and more
think
information
that the world
in the
started
aspect
basically,
of hallucinogens and
some
religion. In the Hindu tradition, for example,
2,000 years ago.
My studies in
all right, take a moment.
In ancient Egypt tend to reveal similar things.
Oh, he is anti-religious. Well, we like that, I guess.
Things that I was finding in the Hindu tradition as well. Although in the
okay, so this is a habit I see a lot. It's like this is like really America brained. This is an America brain like issue where like the idea of like the norm being like Christian. We're barely into it, so I could be wrong about this, but I'm just trying to say a greater point about something. Like the America brain of thinking that like kind of like mystical Eastern art, like they can't be like the same capitalist dipshits that we are in America, and that all of a sudden they're like enlightenment. Like that's like a whole like it's like almost like a meme. Like the 80s like cult stuff where like people would like the Bhagwan or whatever, they're just like fucking grifters who are telling you the same shit that Jordan Peterson does. Like it just because something's foreign doesn't mean it's better. Like just because like people think Japan's really cool doesn't mean that it doesn't have a shit ton of problems and isn't racist as fuck. Like just because it is different in or good in other ways does not mean the entirety of it is good. And this video is not saying that, but I'm saying that I'm getting that sense from watching this part so far. So take everything like it's America when it comes to like philosophy. Because if it's good philosophy, it should apply generally, you know, to all humans, because that's the whole point, right? Stole his birthday from Oh my god. Fucking loser stole his birthday from Zoroastrian god. What's the name drop? Name drop. Who's a Zoroastrian god? Is it goated film now? Oh my god. I forgot that you love Tokyo Drift. Fucking alright, Ryan Apple here is a fan of Tokyo Drift. Do you want to do a poll if people like Tokyo Drift? I like doing random polls when I'm like modding the podcast. Okay, let's not get too off track here. ADHD, focus. Peterson, but goddamn, he cries way too. Yeah, you've said that before. Jordan Peterson is he's also into occult shit. He'd probably like this video. Jordan Peterson, if you're watching, Uni is a fan of this guy, or was taught by this guy, so hit him up. He's gonna start having like a never mind.
In the ancient
oh my god, you guys are just doing interview
tradition. A lot of things they didn't write about. They didn't write about how to embalm.
Oh, also, I don't know if there's a term for this, but like because like you know, kind of like the paleo shit, like because our ancient ancestors did something, we should like return to monkey type thing. Like that's also fucking stupid. Like things we did in the past. There's a reason why we don't do them anymore. Generally, the only time that applies to it is because when we had respect for public transportation and we're making trains, even though we were doing it in a very unethical, like everything else that we did in this country. But we need more trains, and we need better union rights and stuff like that. We really we need the mafia back. Fuck it. We need the mafia back as long as they're doing it for workers' rights. It's worth it.
On a body, for example, but
that's
we know how to embalm.
That's my campaign speech. Please vote for me.
A cow, and the reason for that is that people were dying every day, and they didn't need to write it down. They had the information. Excuse me, I've got allergies here today.
I hate old man noises.
But they did write down about the sacred cow because they only embalmed a cow once every 20 years, and if the people died in the meantime, they would lose the information they needed to do that.
I feel like the visuals are more distracting.
They didn't write a lot about
these transitions?
At least openly about the use of hallucinogens. However, in their anointing oils, the Osiris.
You know what? Okay, I can't handle this. We're doing kinetic sand. It's just a podcast, so we'll listen to it, but we're gonna put kinetic sand as a visual because I don't feel like it really matters what actually is on the screen. Why is it like a poop? It says 59 million views. We're gonna mute it. We're gonna loop it. We're gonna full screen it. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn the video back on.
Round, the cycle round of Osiris. We start to see at least bits and pieces of Osiris actually being the mushroom itself. And I wrote about this in the 12 books. Now, this really came home to me in 2001.
12 gates, you mean?
My wife, pardon me?
The 12
the 12
gates, you mean? Oh, you said the 12 books, okay.
Oh, the 12 gates, yes, sorry.
12 gates? 12
this
gauge?
really came home to me in 2001.
Oh my god, this guy's psychotic.
My wife and I went to Europe specifically
to
look at the symbolisms in the basilicas and the cathedrals. I didn't exactly know what I was going to find.
Well, do you understand this? Oh my god, I forgot. I can't pause it. It's not the right video. Do you understand it?
A couple of pictures. We were able to get close enough to some mosaics that were
maybe I should try and draw. Wait, hold on. Maybe. Oh wait, no, the images do matter. What the fuck? Why does the image matter now? I was gonna try and draw what I thought he was trying to say. Okay, sorry.
It's actually being the mushroom itself, and I wrote about this in the 12 books.
Is the mushroom supposed to be the sun?
This really came home to me.
Is that the idea? What the mushroom is?
12 gates, you mean?
My wife. Pardon me?
The 12 gates, you mean? Oh, you said the 12 books, okay.
Oh, the 12 gates, yes, sorry.
Psilocybin, yeah.
This really came home to me in 2001. My wife and I went to Europe specifically to look at the symbolisms in the basilicas and the cathedrals. I didn't exactly know what I was going to find. Leaving Rome, we had a couple of pictures. We were able to get close enough to some mosaics that were rather suggestive of mushrooms. I'm not sure exactly what type.
Do you see mushrooms? I don't see any mushrooms in this picture. I see like just circles. Are they gonna try and say like the halo thing is a mushroom? I don't see any mushrooms. Where? You're the expert. You took the class. The Pope is on a mushroom? This? Or this? Because it's, I mean, it's clearly like a stack of like clothes. Next to Jesus? I don't even understand what's going on in this picture. Who's Jesus? These are clearly sheep. These are clearly dead sheep. Here, I'll full screen this shit. Find the mushrooms. These are clearly dead sheep. So I don't know what you're talking about with the mushrooms there. The Pope is on a... I don't know who this guy? This is just a chair. Like, oh, they're all just high. Okay, I see. They're just doing weird things that high people do. Well, that's a different way to look at it. Growing on the dead? This? I don't see any mushrooms. I mean, this is like a fucking, like, 240p, like, image, dude. No, I feel like that was like a 5-head take, dude. Like, this guy's doing some weird shit with his leg. Bottom left. Right here? I hate that I can't get rid of this. The timeline, or the thing. These are sheep! They're clearly sheep, right? They're like sheep with their feet up. Are you telling me these look like mushrooms? But they're like, I think they just look like really shitty, like, hooves. Goku was on a mushroom. Oh, that's true. They're mushrooms? I don't know, man. I think they're just really shitty. I've seen sheep, like, because they're, like, sheep paws are, like weird like that. It looks like the, feet of the thing in Princess Mononoke. The forest god. Okay, we gotta watch more? Alright. I just scared myself. I just I changed the perspective. Like, I forgot, I was looking at the OBS, and I forgot I was wearing a wig. So, when I made it so I could see myself again, I was like, what the fuck?
They were, but they appeared to be mushrums.
Maybe I have to, like,
but
have a different affect.
It really came home when we walked into St. Mark's Basilica in Venice. Now, St. Mark's is an operating cathedral. It's in operation, but it's also a tourist area, and they kind of lead people through like cattle. And
yeah, that's what a tourist destination is. What? Okay.
If you delay too long and look too long at some of the mosaics, you get people running out from the arches telling you to move along. And
is he gonna try and say that they're trying to hide this? That's what he's implying. Whether or not he's saying that, he's clearly implying that. I've been to these places. It's just like that.
So on and so forth. Well, this happened one too many times with us, and my wife got a little bit suspicious. And
hey, just take a picture. Just take a picture. You can take pictures.
So we backtracked, and lo and behold, right there was Jesus, and this is on the cover of the Failed God book.
Wait, they were surprised to see Jesus? What?
There was Jesus with the Amanita muscaria mushroom in his hand, surrounded by what appeared to be
the same image
type mushrooms.
It's clearly dead sheep with their hands up. Like, have you ever seen like sheep's arms like really dark? Does that not seem like that? Mushrooms as well. Yeah, we're all fucking high as fuck all the time. I mean, that's probably what happened when they wrote the Bible.
Now, when I describe this image in my...
I mean, even if it is people with, like what, who gives a shit if there's mushrooms?
Book, I didn't get into a lot of detail because I didn't want to get into a lot of discussions about Adam and Eve and all that business. So I mentioned, male and female.
They talk about lambs and shit all the time. Like, lambs are always in, like, appearance with Jesus.
And As you look at the picture, you
I mean,
see
this video's only
Jesus with a mushroom in
we
his
only got
hand.
4 minutes left.
And in his left hand, and with
Are you fucking retarded? Those are clearly the stigmatas. What are you talking about?
his forefinger, he's pointing to his right hand.
You couldn't have used a higher res image. Are you serious?
The hole in his right hand, and then his...
Shamans in the Amazon continue to use mushrooms for mystical... Yeah, I mean, because it's like makes you hallucinate. That makes sense. Oh, he's weaponizing it. Weaponized. When he turned water into wine, he just got everyone fucking doped out of their mind on hallucinogenic... hallucinogenics. There we go.
Forefinger in his right hand is pointing to himself. Now, pointing in Christian art is very, very important, as you know.
Roofied. He fucking roofied
because
them.
It tells the viewer what to look at and what's significant. And so in that one picture alone, it's telling you that Jesus was the mushroom. Jesus was an experience. He was not a real, live, living...
Oh, he was... So, Jesus is a collective hallucination. Hallucination. Jesus. Fuck. I mean, I need to take some hallucinogenics. I mean, I've never taken hallucinogenics, so maybe that's why I'm not religious.
Human being, as far as I can determine.
All right, new take. I'm going to have a new take on religion. Anyone that has not taken hallucinogenics and says they're a Christian is just fucking lying. But anyone that has taken hallucinogenics and is a Christian, they're actually the real ones.
No evidence for them. There's no historical visibility. In fact, they had to
You
invent
cannot
that.
see Jesus until...
Eusebius was one of the...
I only worship the drunk god that you can only see when you're blacked
probably
out.
under pressure from Constantine to
I
do
guess
this.
that would
Probably
be
threat of
Dionysus.
Torture or whatever. I'm not sure what really went on there. At any rate, when we got back to California and started looking at the photos we'd taken close up and personal, and again, the average person wouldn't have been able to see these.
I mean, Dionysus is like a chubby, like jovial dude, so... I mean, Razor.
Things you can't walk up to these mosaics
Zerga
in these
shrooms?
sacred
Dude, I
spaces
feel like
and
he
start
would be too
looking at
far.
them without a...
Maybe Zerga would become like completely normal. Like he's so occult brained all the time that if he took shrooms, he'd just be like a CPA. Like he'd like stop streaming and just like do like get like his like accounting degree or something, like really normal.
Having somebody run out and tell you, what are you
And turn
doing?
into like
you
a really
can't
big
bring
lib.
a ladder into these places
Yeah, of course.
to get up to see
This is
these
California
things.
brain.
But with a good camera.
This is why we need a little bit of authoritarianism, because then it turns into this. And never did peyote, acid, or shrooms. Then you're lying.
You can take the pictures
I'm
and
an
look at them.
accountant.
Now with manuscripts, it's the same thing. Manuscripts were usually for the elite.
Well, maybe if you took peyote, acid, or shrooms, you could become John Zerka, because it's all a mindset. You could become Jesus, maybe. I'm also an accountant. I didn't mean that as an insult. I just think that's just like a normal thing. That's the most normal job I can think of. No, you're good. Actually, I understand you're gonna come in and out as you will. You don't gotta tell me about it if it's if it's like a lot of effort or whatever.
And they could control the images there because
No,
the
we're not
average person
joking, we're
wouldn't have
serious.
access to that. So they could keep this under wraps, but no more. To date,
Really? Really? The best photos? These places still exist. This was 7 years ago. You can get better photos that you didn't personally take.
I have collected in the neighborhood of about 700 pieces of Christian art, and all of them have the mushroom in it in one form or
Okay,
another.
I kind
Some
of
are
want to
very
know more about
obvious.
this guy.
Some of the earlier images, for example, from Ravenna. If you can get
Ooh,
a
paper
picture
airplane.
of in the Ravenna Cathedral or the Basilica there. How
do they do that?
The main building that you go into. It's kind of hard to see this from where the pews are and so on, but up in the
Uni,
top,
is there more content from this guy? I want to see it.
There is at the top.
There's
of this
no way this
cupola,
website exists.
there is a mushroom underneath them, and it's obvious that it's a mushroom. It's not stylized or anything. It's a mushroom. It's inverted. It's upside down.
You
Underneath
think a Jesus
that
mushroom
is
stir
the
fry
hand
would
of
taste
God
hell yeah.
coming down.
I
from
love
that.
mushrooms.
And then on either
I'm a shiitake bitch. personally. I don't know what you guys like, but I'm a shiitake bitch. I love shiitake mushrooms.
Side of this hand,
Probably
we
'cause I'm
have Moses
Japanese.
and Elijah, and in their stoles, that piece of cloth that flows back. In
I mean, the
both of
sun
those,
looks
there
like
are
a
mushrooms,
red cap
and
mushroom,
so on and
maybe?
so forth.
That's the relation I was kind of thinking.
It's very obvious what this is. The saint.
Yeah, it's super obvious,
Is
guys.
communing with, in this case, Apollinarius. He is communing with the deity using the mushroom. And it was the saints who were worshipped during this time period.
Okay, so his whole thesis is that the saints were just high as fuck. Like, do mushrooms even really, like, psychedelics, like, even, like, grow in the right temperate climate in Jerusalem? Or whatever, this type of... I mean, I guess they would, right? Because they probably just grow anywhere that is, like, damp with no light. Definitely. Maybe he's onto something.
There's no
maybe
pictures of Jesus or anything
I'm into
up until,
this.
at least until the time of.
I don't believe this picture. It looks like just like a really shitty like thing of like. I mean, it's clearly like a dead sheep. Why is he not acknowledging that it's like a sheep?
On Constantine, or even maybe a little bit later than that.
Hell yeah, ding.
And the reason for this is that Jesus wasn't experiencing.
Maybe I'm gonna have a new religion after this.
A real human being, and this is the big argument that they get into.
I saw this as being a big smiley face.
Whether Jesus was all spirit and all human, or whatever it is, and this all comes about.
Okay. Unironically, if I was to try and be, well, I guess it would be ironically, but I don't actually believe this, but a way that I could see, like, if I was going to make, like, a video like this of, like, a religious, but using religious imagery, because obviously you would take it as historical text, because it is, very, 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 fucked up in terms of propaganda, obviously, but, I have to keep, like, fucking pulling my hair down. Like usual, right? Where you are like Jesus is a metaphor for just you, the individual, and it's like a whole storyline of like your life just as one human being, that you go through all these tribulations as one person. It wasn't meant to be a person, it was meant to be a story as you, like you're the main character. You were the Jesus in like everything. I don't know if that would track with everything, but that's my fake religion I'd make up, I guess.
As these different Christianities that developed.
That's my conservative face. I don't like necessarily being...
back in that time had different...
no, that's the look. It's like a whole fade.
Ideas as to what Jesus was. At any rate, that's kind of a brief introduction.
Well, that's not true. People are not too dumb for metaphors because QAnon's a thing.
As to where I got involved in this, anyway.
Well, that sounds like a fantastic introduction.
Oh my god, anyone that likes, what is that thing called? The Australian little noise? Oh, you have another video? Let's go! I want to... Oh my god, I almost just like banned you on accident. I gotta stop clicking on stuff. 2 minutes? Come on! That's it? You're gonna be... Dude, what is happening? Are you like downloading my... Didgeridoo? Thank you. I feel like my information is getting stolen.
How many times have you looked
Oh my god, thank you so much for the tip!
Keep being awesome.
I don't trust anything with this font. I will try. I will try my best to keep being awesome. Do you want me to call you by another name besides shh or not?
This is always a bit of a shock, as we wonder why we couldn't
I read
see
that
it
as
to begin
shh,
with.
but
Many people had the same exposed to Dr. John Rush's newest book, Mushrooms and Christian Art. Yep, mushrooms. When John and other academics began seeing...
See, this is what I'm saying. This is conservative hair. This woman is definitely like either a crystal... 44, gotcha. 44.
Images of mushrooms surrounding Jesus and embedded in the folding of his clothes and in church stained glass and so forth, an astounding array of questions was posed. This connection between
Ooh, the conspiracy music.
Psychoactive mushrooms and Jesus is the subject of this fascinating work.
The original tradition connected...
Is this the guy? This is the guy? Wait, I thought you said he was jacked. He's got, I mean, I don't know. These shirts don't really make you look jacked either way. Hey, what's up, Retro? We're learning that Jesus is mushroom.
But it doesn't make any difference if he was or not. It's what he said. And if you read closely,
Is the devil? I don't
Gospels
know.
and the
Well, I
New
mean,
Testament, plus
if Jesus is the mushroom, the devil could be the mushroom as well. All of it's like a hallucination, right?
if you get into the Gnostic Gospels and so on,
Jack.
what you're seeing is that
He
what
looks
was
like a
being
Jack.
said is be a decent person.
Everything
Seek
is the
knowledge,
mushroom true.
Know yourself, emotional
serpent
responsibility,
worship.
and behavioral responsibility. That was all that was said there. And
Do
of course,
you guys know about the Christian? I don't want to get too specific on this, but there's like a section of like Christian baptism that has like snakes that like you get like bitten by them if you're like if they think you're evil. It's like it's the most like occult Christian thing ever.
Of course, they couldn't sell that to the government, the Roman government. They weren't going to be decent.
But, like if the
people,
snake
so it
bites you,
wouldn't
it means you
stick. I'm
sinned.
not sure the message would stick today.
It's like literally like burning the witch, like if they like for no reason because they were looking at you when you tripped in over your shoes and you were embarrassed, so then that must mean that they caused it.
If we, let's be decent people.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of people out there, thugs, if you will, that want to control everything. So it's not necessarily going to work. So what happened, at least in my interpretation of this, by the early part of the 4th century, once some of the Christian cults became connected to the politic through Constantine, who I don't believe ever became a Christian.
I also don't believe that.
What he was doing was saying,
Okay, you know what? This is actually what I want to do when I get old. I want to just say some fucking psychotic shit and be taken seriously because I'm old.
to some of these groups, you either settle down and join me, or I'll get rid of all of you. And so some of them saw an opportunity to
kind of
connect
have a point.
themselves to the government and get some tax privileges.
He's not. See, this is like what the best part of a conspiracy theory is that it does have. I mean, it's not really a conspiracy theory. He does maybe have more of a reasonable point than that I was expecting, but this is probably true what he's saying here. I think.
And that's what they did.
Hell
And
yeah,
once
I want to
they
be a
did
crazy
that,
talking head.
They couldn't. Eusebius of Caesarea, for example, he couldn't find Jesus.
Because then you just say names, because nobody knows who Eusebius of Caesarea is, or they like just very like mildly know. So it makes it sound like he like knows his shit. Which I mean, I maybe am being a little bit less charitable to this guy than I should be. But Uni, do you have more stuff from him? Because I want to watch his content. I want to convert to whatever his mindset is.
Now, if this was a person who was, raising people from the dead, healing the sick,
I just can't find
all
him
over the
pretty
place,
high.
and doing
Oh,
these
shit.
magical things, there
Well,
would
what's
be
his name?
evidence
All right,
found.
what's his name again? Drop dox. I mean, don't actually dox it, but like, he's a public figure. Whatever. Then John Rush. All right, chat. This is the goal. We're gonna watch this. John Jesus Christ. John Rush from Sierra College. Find every video we have on this man. We have to know more. If you got bitten by the snake, that the poison won't affect. Yeah. And they just like lied about it generally. From Acts from the Bible where Paul got bitten by a snake and shook it off. The cult is gonna be called a conspiracy theorist until all the predator priests are exposed. Okay, what?
He couldn't find any,
What about
so
John
he
Zirka?
forged him into history.
Zirka wants to make his own cult.
And we see this in Josephus's Jewish Wars. There's a little brief paragraph in there about Jesus. The earlier editions of Josephus's work, it's not in there. And so we know it's a forgery, and a lot of people attribute it to Eusebius.
It takes an open mind to consider that humankind's holy doctrines may have been influenced by hallucinogenics, but worth considering.
She has to be a crystal mom or something. What is this channel? Talks about mushrooms and Christian art and origins. There's no... A 3-day free pass? Okay, I don't know if that's worth going to. What about the last one that we had? What is this video from? I like the imagery that they put in the effort. This one, the tinfoil hat man. I assume this is just a conspiracy channel? And oh my god, what the fuck does this say? What is this, like Polish or something? There's no way that's anywhere close to what that actually sounds like. Oh, hold on, translate. You're fucking out, I salute you. I was Polish! I'm so fucking smart. Let's go. I am a worldly being. Or a, You found more? Rate his... Well, I don't want to just have content. I want more videos. You have a video of him smoking pot? No, you don't. Really? I mean, he seems like a little bit of a loon, I guess we'll say. To be nice. I want to see this man smoking pot. No, I think this is the channel owner. I think that he was just a guest on this podcast. I don't think this is his channel. Okay, thank you for giving me a lot of information. Not that I should talk. Not like my YouTube channel. They gotta do that. Cheetah, add that to the Discord channel of stuff I need to fix. I gotta add a description to my YouTube channel to be, just to fix this. If you don't mind. Thank you. No, you're all good. I am kind of curious of just watching this video, though. Is it just like weed? Okay, I just want to go back to the video. Oh.
Hey yo, Biggie. Wagwan Prophet. Why the Timberrock reader feel real good? Give me a puff off right now.
Okay, that's not even like a beat you can dance to. What is happening?
I jam one man.
Oh no. He might be a black Israelite. That's not a good thing. Black Israelites are like psychotic.
Oh, I'm going, man. Real woman. Purpose of the weed that keeps me going. The purpose of the weed that soothes the mind. Purpose of the weed gave by this expression. The purpose of the weed, let I view the time. Weed is not here to trick the mind. It is only here to do its purpose of time. Ganja is not here to trick the mind. It is only here to do its purpose of time. Well, I've been traveling to Kingston about 20 miles an hour. With a slipping on my jawbone fat like the clock towers. Fresh vegetation with trees and with flowers. Have to stop and check me ganja, link them over bower. Give me a big head, but me no want no ziggy. Don't give me no palm, just give me time, no want no twiggy, no. No two pop, give me one biggie. And if it bigger than biggie from a high grade, give me, make me puff, puff and pass, puff and pass, puff and pass. And then me puff and cough, puff and cough, puff and cough. I make me puff and pass, puff and pass, puff and pass. And then me puff and cough, puff and cough.
No from you see me mass out under me dark eyes. Now if you have to question is an high grade custard. Smell the scent I couldn't pass that. Me tell them load up the country make me draw that now. Before me like that me have to bliss that. Cause of the good old lambs break come make we puff and pass that. Pass that, pass that now.
Purpose of the weed that keeps me going. The purpose of the weed that soothes the mind. Purpose of the weed gave by this expression. The purpose of the weed, let I view the time. Weed is not here to trick the mind. It is only here to do its purpose of time. Ganja is not here to trick the mind. It is only here to do its purpose of time. Well, I imagine down the road there'll be some cops setting up them plot and scheme and all the wrecking all the weed traps. But you man harass. Man weed rems done rems and tell me how for rems and fast that. Upon their scene, 2 pound intervene. In my brain, stay that keen. And behind their scene, me and my team have another 25 pounds we come in and we smoke it off clean. Man harass now. Puff, puff and pass, puff and pass, puff and pass. And then me puff and cough, puff and cough, puff and cough. And make me puff and pass, puff and pass, puff and pass. And then me puff and cough, puff and cough. Puff, puff and pass, puff and pass, puff and pass. And then me puff and cough, puff and cough, puff and cough. I make me puff and pass, puff and pass, puff and pass.
Thank God that song stopped. Thank you for the cheers. That was the most I've moved in like a year. It's the wig. I got crazy wig powers.
Comfort my heart, soul, and mind, yeah. I shall support.
That's so stupid. Oh my God, breath here. We'll finish.
We'll go wabbing, swabbing, we'll go dabbing. Dabbing. Oh.
Dancing. I don't usually like dancing, but that was a vibe.
Yeah, prophecy.
That kid,
Yes.
what the fuck? We love that kid. Hold on. It was like a chill, and then he just fucking kicks the bed.
Yeah, prophecy.
I love that.
Yes,
Didn't want to edit that out though. Didn't want to do another take. You vibed the hell out of that video? Yeah, I did. I was not expecting that. Literally the most I've moved in a while. It's like a hype reggae, right? So we're gonna watch more psychotic. I'm gonna regret that because that guy probably is like a scientist. I was doing it for freedom. I was doing it for the Palestinians. As somebody who supports the Palestinians. Not that guy, but oh no, does he ever? This fucking channel sucks. They don't even link the fucking guy's music. It wasn't actually to do with mushrooms. That was it was just the same channel that we watched the other interview on. Did anyone find any more videos of that guy who thinks? What if I just type in Jesus' mushrooms? Oh my God! Maybe this guy's like a follower. Uni, is this your channel?
That there are some Bible scholars and ancient language scholars.
Where? This guy looks like this. I don't want to believe that he actually lives in a place like this because it's got a mounted TV. I think. Oh no, I think that's just a drape over something.
Scholars
It's you.
that believe that the New Testament and the story of Jesus is actually
You think there's gonna
a
be a
hidden,
banger song in
encrypted
this?
message depicting the sacred rites of mushroom worship, of the psychedelic experience, and that Jesus is not actually a historical figure, but a encoded mystery
Against the
that
Holy
is
Spirit.
trying to point to the mushrooms
Hey,
being
what's up,
a
Wick?
gateway
Thank you
or
for
a
the follow.
doorway into
Why did it take you so? No, I'm just kidding.
to a spiritual dimension or a spiritual world. And it's actually not that far off. If you examine the different spiritualities, the different indigenous religions found all around, scattered all around the world, people throughout history have viewed
I'm not doing it. He is.
the mushroom, the sacred mushroom, and the psychedelic experience in general as being a gateway
My
to
hair's all
God
messed
or a doorway to God. This is not an uncommon theme to find. And I find it
hair.
interesting that
My hair is
Christianity
mushrooms, too.
falls into this category.
Okay, dude, you ready?
You got a banger again?
I know words. I had the best words.
Even in the Old Testament, there's some interesting things that point to this. For example, in the
It's a little bit of a hard cut there. Like, I feel like the vibe level doesn't really match with that intro. Like, do like that intro and then do like a little bit of a fade in to you talking about this? Or like have like a little bit of a track. Like a track in like here, we need like a psychedelic track in the background. That's what really makes it. Like what's like a good like reggae like psychedelic like what do you think of like weed like acid music? Is that just like a thing we can look up? Music while on acid. No, this is too nice. I want more of it like jokingly like I don't like that music. You know one? Link it, bruh. It's kind of there, but yeah, Bob Marley. Maybe that's more of too much of a cliche. Pink Floyd. Is it well, I get what you're doing. I don't want like words though, because I feel like it's gonna be really hard to listen. I want to play. The idea is I want to play it in the background. So I don't want anything with like words. I don't know. Maybe this one. Kind of a vibe. All right. So what he needs is this music while he's talking.
The book of Exodus, when Moses is leading the Israelites into the wilderness in Egypt for 40 years, they become hungry. And God gives them this bread, which they call manna, or manna. And this manna seems to derive from an Aramaic word, or an Aramaic phrase, manhu, which is means something like, what is this thing? What is it? That's what manhu means. So manna, the etymology of manna, can be traced back to this Aramaic manhu. What is this? And the thing that's really interesting about this manna, or the bread of God...
Wait. Too much piano. Not enough, like, weird... psychedelic, like, drops. What it looks like to trip. Boost your high. Enjoy trip number 2. Oh, I want more like this. Oh, wait. Yeah!
Is that it actually doesn't sound like bread. And I'm going to read you the description of manna here in the book of Exodus in 16:14.
Exodus 16:14.
So it says, when the dew lay was gone.
The lay was gone!
When the
Guys,
dew
get
that
ready!
lay was gone up.
Upon the face of the
Behold,
wildness!
on the face of wilderness,
yes!
there lay a small round thing.
Round thing!
As small as the
hoarfrost on the ground!
And some people believe that this is describing a mushroom. And like Terrence McKenna, for example, he suggested that the mycelia, when it first appears, it appears as small little fibers that can look like hoarfrost laying on the ground. I did a podcast with a brilliant Bible scholar called Reverend Danny Nemu.
Oh,
it's here on my
I thought it was going to be the guy.
YouTube channel. And he describes all kinds of different psychedelic rites found in the Old Testament. And he believes that the manna is actually depicting an ergots.
Just because you can't be thinking,
in the book of Exodus, it describes the bread as tasting like honey wafers, which is a quality of ergot. And Moses also instructs people to boil it down, which is part of the process in extracting the psychoactive compound from the ergots.
Psychoactive compounds
from ergot. Things like LSD, so they would have been having some kind of LSD-like experience. And something else that's interesting, a little side note, is that Moses
my arms are hurting
refers to this, like I said, as the bread of God. And the Aztecs refer to the mushroom as being.
Are they trying to imply that like
really think there's a relationship
the communion
there,
used to be shrooms?
Exodus 16:20 continues, and it says, "Some of them left of it till the morning, and it bred."
I feel like I'm making fun of it a little unfairly with the music, but I think it kind of adds to the vibe.
Worms and steak. And this sort of reminds me of like a...
Hold on, I don't think this is going to repeat, so we're just going to put this on a loop.
Reference to mushrooms being in manure.
Maybe I should just have this as like the
you leave it out, it gets
song
worms and
for
starts
every
to
time I
stink.
stream, regardless of what I'm talking about.
A really beautiful mushroom ceremony with the...
What the fuck is a mushroom ceremony? Oh god. Make your guesses right now. What is a mushroom ceremony? That just sounds like a weird euphemism just for sex to me. But I'm assuming it's gonna be some hallucinogenic relationship of like maybe like trauma dumping while you're high. Eat mushrooms, meet the gods. Yeah, but like what do you think is I guess creation right now? We have drunk the soma, we have become immortal, we have gone to the light, we have found the gods, we can wait. What can hostility do to us now? And what the malice of a mortal, oh immortal one. Sure. Yes, and. It's like a gangbang. Yeah. Jerry giving sanity for knowledge. Maybe.
The indigenous Mazatec people in the
That's
Sierra.
why I always give mushrooms on my pizza. Same. I keep wanting to see God, but it hasn't happened yet.
In Oaxaca, in Mexico. And I did this
Yeah, he was ripping mad balls.
crazy mushroom ceremony with this small little indigenous woman. And
She was probably stealing shit from your wallet.
the mushrooms I was eating were
Not because of any of the other factors, but because she was a woman. And as we all know, all women are just trying to steal shit. Oh my god, he looks so mad at me. Never mind. I'll stop the joke. Okay, I'll stop the joke.
covered in worms. And you can see that video on my YouTube channel also. So this clearly shows that this is something that grows from the ground. It's not actual bread, and that if you don't pick it, it will decay.
I kind of feel like I do.
Again,
believe
the manna is again referenced in Psalm 78:24. It calls manna the bread of the angels. And I don't know if you've ever I don't know if you've ever taken any kind of psychedelic before, especially something like as powerful as mushrooms, but you have.
Okay, personally, I had lucid dreams, sleep paralysis, like all of that, and it's like psychedelics don't seem fun to me because I feel like that's kind of similar.
Religious experiences. I mean, you can see this for
wave.
yourself, just
You
type
can
in
link
YouTube,
something if you think that
mushroom
is better.
trip, and you can see that people have these incredibly
Is this a
profound,
song or more
mystical
from him?
religious experiences.
Is more from him? Let's go.
Similar to
watch
like what
that.
Moses was having with the burning bush.
This?
When there was a
Show
burning
wave?
bush,
Hold on.
and he had revelations.
Whoa, he's burning that bush, if you know what I mean. Oh shit, what's going on here? The imagery. Should we just look at this the whole time? Okay, I probably should have did a trigger warning for photosensitive people. Alright, we'll try this. We'll see if this is a vibe. I kind of like the other one because it's a little bit more upbeat, but we'll try it for a little bit.
Of God's law. This is not an
We'll try
uncommon
this one
thing in
after a little
psychedelic
bit.
communities, or in mystical
what if we play both of
traditions. You
them?
find this reoccurring theme of plants invoking
Let's just play both of them.
divinity. The word manna, interestingly enough, appears in the Quran 3 times. In 257,
It's kind of vibes.
160, and 2080. The Prophet Muhammad says truffles are a part of the manna.
I wish he was louder. I just wish he was louder.
Which Allah sent to the people of Israel through Moses, and its juice is a medicine for the eye. Singular, for the eye. I think it's important to recognize that the Bible has been translated and retranslated.
I feel like I'm getting high from this.
Retranslated and retranslated. And a little bit has been taken out here, a little bit has been added in here, depending on who was leading.
Is this a vibe?
At this time.
I have both songs playing.
It's a game of telephone. We're not really getting the essential.
Okay, I'm getting a little overstimulated here. Well, I've heard this song. That's... Trip uses that one for LSI. We'll try one at a time. We'll try them independently, see which one we like more.
Message that was once there. And there's an ancient language scholar called John Marco Allegro, who essentially ruined his career by writing a book called The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross, where
so like I just co-opted that other guy's shit.
He was one of a handful of people allowed to view the Dead Sea Scrolls, which are some of the most important biblical scrolls ever found, depicting
They're just scribbles, what do you mean?
the stories of the New Testament. And he was using his ancient language knowledge to trace back the etymology.
So he just showed a video of the ancient sea scrolls. I mean, that means everyone could see him.
Of these words.
He's just talking about what they're saying.
To like Sumerian words. And I was reading the book a little bit last night. It's a really interesting book. And his conclusion of what the Dead Sea Scrolls are trying to elaborate on is it's a mushroom cult. Jesus didn't actually exist.
I love this.
It's a made-up character
like,
to sort of remove.
All right, come on. We can be a little bit more eloquent here. What do you think, this is a live stream?
Essentially, they wanted to create this mysterious figure to throw off the Romans from discovering what they were.
No, wait, we gotta do the Giga Chad music from TikTok. What's the Giga Chad music from TikTok? The Razor always plays the song. Here, we'll leave that up, but we'll eventually get back to. Remember when we were talking about like Israel and Palestine? Cult of the Mushroom. You guys want to join the Cult of the Mushroom? Here, we'll use our... We'll see if it works with this, though. I think this might not have the right vibe, but we'll see.
We're up to.
This is kind of Giga Chad music.
What his conclusion to the Dead Sea Scrolls were. There's another book by a guy called James Arthur.
James
He's
Arthur!
Called Mushrooms and Mankind.
Mushrooms
and
and Mankind.
This is a quote from his book. It says, "The manna is directly associated with the fruit of the tree of life in the second chapter of the book in Revelation. It is a reward for people who overcome the illusions of the world. The fruit of the tree, the forbidden fruit, the hidden manna and the small white stone are spoken of separately but in the same context. And he believes all of these are a symbol for the Amanita muscaria mushroom. And you can see here in some of these pictures of the tree.
Bro, we did not have any idea how to draw back in the day, dude.
It doesn't
What the
really
fuck
look
is that shit?
like a tree.
It also didn't look like a person. What do you mean?
Depicted in this kind of context. I mean, this here looks like a mushroom to me, especially it looks like an Amanita muscaria mushroom. And you find this art.
You ever seen Monty Python? They also draw, like, this is how we drew shit, dude.
This mushroom art.
You ever seen like a kid draw a tree?
Cathedrals, roughly around 1500s or late 40s.
I mean, honestly, if I was gonna say this, it was just more like a brain.
1500s is when you start this art starts appearing. And I mean, paganism, pagan religions, nature-based religions are found all.
Okay, what do you think these people think of, like, The Last of Us? Because it's all like psilocybin, you know, like mushroom shit. Do you think that's like their new gospel? Are you a mushroom? There's no proof of not. I'm gonna check off to it probably.
All throughout Europe, through Ireland, England, Scotland, you find.
Oh my god, they find mushrooms everywhere. That has to mean there's only one conclusion. If you follow all the threads, where do you end up? You find that the only reality is that Jesus is a mushroom.
Even in Greece, we find mushroom worship in these areas. And so it's possible that it happened from being inspired by them.
Getting a headache from doing that. Alright, I'm chilling for a bit.
Missionaries during this time were actually colonizing or
there is no Pepe Sylvia!
The word of the Gospels to the Americas. And
this is 18 minutes, but I feel like I've been watching this for like 2 years. With peace and love, guy. You seem like a very nice dude. I like the aesthetic of your background. What's that other video you linked me? Alright, this is getting a little bit too intense. We gotta go. Oh, Kinetic Sand. Oh, thank God, Minecraft. Alright, guys. Take a second. Ground yourself like a mushroom would. And just enjoy the Kinetic Sand in the Minecraft. This is really weird. What... Where's that other video linked me? Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of done with that guy. Oh, it's in my other tab. What's going on here? Hochelaga.
In a small chapel in central France, you'll find this
No, the same image! You watched the same YouTube video!
enigmatic fresco. It's a scene from the Bible depicting Adam and Eve.
Okay, what about Ohio and Elizabeth Warren? Alright, anytime you don't speak English in the chat, we're Google translating it. Did I fucking spell translate wrong? What? 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 Does that have like a real language? Okay. Motherfucker. I can't type for shit. I do not speak English. I'm from Warren, Ohio. And you, where are you from? From California. I mean, if you don't speak English, why are you asking me where I'm from? And, like, I'm not gonna be able to respond to you. Here. Or French, sorry. Je suis Bay Area, California. I don't know. It's my best French. Levels. Les choix. Frog. Guess it's just like frog. Maybe it's like a weird cult. Maybe they're in a cult. That's why they're looking at the. This is like the only website. This is the only stream that they can view because we have the title of Jesus being mushroom. Oh my god, what town did that go to, by the way? God damn it, Charlie Kirk, stop being in my life so much. Did I accidentally close it? Oh no, it was this one. Je suis You're from the gay area? True, I am.
And Eve in the Garden of Eden.
Is my accent
is
good?
the tree of knowledge, except that it doesn't look like a tree. Instead, it looks like a giant mushroom. Why could
I love the piano music. Should we leave the piano music or add back the hyper music? I mean, we're almost done with that song, but that was a good contribution, Cheetah. To an atheist, Jesus is mushroom confirmed. True. What about this one? Maybe both? Maybe that can be a vibe? Both of them?
artworks like this reveal hidden truths about Christianity and psychedelics? Or is there another explanation?
It's a vibe, I
One
think.
that's more rooted in the weird world of medieval illustration.
I feel like the piano music's kind of
Welcome to
ruining
Strange
it.
Christian Art. This episode, psychedelics.
That was a
For many
perfect
years now,
send-off.
people have noticed mushrooms throughout religious art, often in scenes from the Bible.
Do these people ever consider that people were just bad at drawing?
Like this one, it's from the Great Canterbury Psalter, with a portrait of Jesus during the creation of Earth. Below him are these bright, multicolored plants that look an awful lot like fungi. In fact, across medieval artworks, you'll seem to find these mushrooms
Yeah,
everywhere,
mushrooms exist.
From painted wood panels featuring
Oh my god, guys. You know what's nuts? Think about it. Okay, think about it. In every art piece, think. Every art piece you've ever seen. All right, think about this really, really close, okay? Keep thinking. Keep thinking. Keep thinking. You know what you're gonna find out? You're coming to realize that in every art piece, every single piece of art you've ever seen, doesn't matter where it is, doesn't matter when it was, but every single artistic thing that you've ever seen This drop is really taking a very long time. I was gonna have a drop way sooner than this. I think we might be here for a while. Okay, everything that you see in your normal day, every image that you have in your life, there is one consistent through line of all of them. You know what it is? Can you guess? It's not your eyes, and it's not your brain. We might be here for a while if I'm waiting for a drop, and I don't think it's gonna happen. but I'm committed to it at this point. But I'll give you more time to think then. Think about it more. Think of what is in every image that you've ever seen. What? It's just no drop in the song. There was earlier. Hold on. Okay, this is a new song. Speaking it up. Hold on. Fuck me, Jesus Christ. Is that the point of Chillwave? There's no drop? God damn it. Okay, what I was gonna say was dicks. The song failed me, I'm sorry. Everything's either dicks or vaginas. So yes, of course it was gonna be something stupid. This song really failed me. We would have been here for like an hour if I would have kept on with that.
Branching toadstools to cathedral stained
It would have been
glass
funny if it
with,
would have worked
well,
with the song,
whatever
okay?
this
Don't blame
is.
me for that.
But the real centerpiece is the plain Coralt fresco, that 12th century wall painting of the Garden of Eden. It's a bizarre image.
Why does she look like she's like starving?
The Tree of Knowledge looks like
I mean, clearly
a
looks like the same was going on here, but okay.
giant mushroom.
It looks like they're using Luffy's like hat to cover her like her vag or whatever.
From its rounded cap to fruiting bodies
I didn't
growing
pick
off
this
the
on.
stalk. Some have remarked that it shares a strong
And also, I didn't
resemblance to an
know to
Amanita
expect it.
muscaria, a fungus that produces this bright red toadstool. Comparing the two side by side, they do indeed look very
you wanna
similar,
play
even
Minecraft.
down to the red colouring and white spots. But what do these mushrooms have to
All
do with the
drops.
biblical story of
Well,
Adam and
that would have
Eve?
been a good choice
Well,
earlier.
It might have something to do with this mushroom
literally
having
all
psychoactive properties. Amanita muscaria contains a chemical called muscimol. When metabolized, it can create feelings of euphoria and out-of-body experiences. But before you get any ideas, the mushroom
why
is
the fuck
also
did I get
highly
this?
toxic.
Oh, 'cause I
If
said
handled
wave.
incorrectly, it can make you very ill. Symptoms include
This
nausea,
may sound like
tremors,
something
and
super
fits.
simple,
Let's just
but
watch a
my
bunch of
response
videos
is
at
so
the same
many
Deaths are
time.
rare, but they do happen. Some believe that the tree in the book of Genesis was actually an Amanita muscaria. After all, in the biblical story, its fruit
Oh my god, what's going on with that image?
is actually an Amanita muscaria. After all, in the
So
biblical
religion being a hallucination, I think I can get on board with like way more than like any other aspect of religion.
story, its fruit grants humans knowledge of good
Open Minecraft?
and evil,
Does
just
it?
as
I don't think that-
psychedelics are described as inspiring spiritual awakening. This explanation
Oh, I
was
didn't mean
made
to close
popular
that.
by a book
Fuck me,
called
what
The
did I just
Sacred
close?
Mushroom and the Cross. Its author,
Alright, I
John
gotta
Marco
stop, like,
Allegro,
doing
suggested
weird
that
shit
this
on the
fresco
other
was a
monitor.
hidden reference to a long-lost tradition of psychedelic usage. He argues that these mushrooms were consumed in ancient Christianity, and memory of it has been preserved in images like these.
The launcher doesn't
It's
have
an interesting
music,
theory,
but maybe if I
except that it
just
has been
get on the main menu.
unanimously rejected by scholars. And for good reason. It's not the controversial conclusions he makes, but the big leaps in logic he takes to get there. On the basis of images
auto-react
like
to other
this,
videos?
Allegro claims to have proven
What?
the use of psychedelics in early Christianity. These medieval illustrations were made more than 1,000 years after the Bible
I'm
was
opening up
codified.
Minecraft.
They're from very different eras in time. I can't get into all the counter-arguments, including the fact that Amanita muscaria does not grow in the Middle East.
Hold on.
But what I can
It's not playing any music. Did I have it off? No, the music's on. You fucking lied to me, Dapple. What the fuck?
ask is
I feel like that
this.
was kind of
are
a
we
vibe
sure
for
that
this.
these are really mushrooms? And that's the thing. They're not. They're trees. Very weird trees for sure, but trees nonetheless. Let me explain. In the European Middle Ages, where these images come from,
I feel like he's gonna say in the European. Wait, what the fuck happened to the music? Oh, it's just bird noises. Okay, that fits. That fits.
from
That fits.
art was a little more
I feel like he's just gonna say
religious
that we were.
illustrations
Oh my god, he literally did. I was like, I think people were just kind of bad.
heavily stylized, meaning that drawing things realistically wasn't as important.
The fuck is a VC?
Case in point, bestiaries, early books that catalogue different kinds of plant and animals.
This is just what I look like in the morning.
The creatures inside look very strange, from
I mean, they just look like birds. These just look like boars. What do you mean? They look very normal.
multicolored pigs to elephants carrying castles on their
There's
backs.
a platypus.
Oh, and these projectile propelling cows.
fucking projectile diarrhea or whatever. Explosive diarrhea.
Looking at these bestiaries gives us a glimpse of the fantastical ways
furries
medieval artists looked at the natural world. And this is where those mushrooms come in. In reality, these are drawings of trees, rendered with strange forms and bright colours. Under closer inspection, there are certain giveaways to this, like the presence
See, you just see dicks.
of leaves. Returning to the plain corralled fresco, the tree of knowledge really is a tree. Instead of stalks, these are branches, and the dots are meant to resemble leaves. I know it looks strange, but if you zoom in on the snake, you can see an apple in its mouth. This giant mushroom is most likely an apple tree. Given how weird some medieval plants are drawn, it makes sense how some authors like Allegro saw magic mushrooms instead of trees. The unique shapes and colours make them very hard to identify. One person's tree is another person's mushroom. It's a bit like this.
Wait, so are they like saying? Are they trying to dispute the fact that the mushrooms are mushrooms? I kind of stopped paying attention when I started fucking around with the music.
Optical illusion. What do you see? A rabbit or a duck?
A rabbit? Oh, fuck, I can see both of it. I see a duck. My first reaction was seeing a duck because this is like the bill, it's the eye, but I can also see it. I mean, I feel like it's more of a duck than it's a rabbit because the ears don't really make a lot of sense if it's not a duck. Yeah, I see a duck. Alright, Cassio, you gotta be like that, but that's fair. Because it makes more sense to be a duck, like, artistically, because, like, if it's a rabbit, the ears don't make sense, like, this dark line doesn't make sense with it being a rabbit.
What if I rotate it a little? Still the same?
Okay, well, this is assuming that we saw the rabbit first. You tried to gotcha, but it didn't work on us.
How we interpret these pictures gave me an idea to make some religious
Oh my god, she got some shitty ass tits, dude. That's what my mom's boobs look like.
art of my
wait,
own.
they both have it. Never
Using
mind.
an AI, I created
That was a joke. That was a joke. Okay.
these images.
Don't actually know what her boobs look like. Calm down.
Is it a tree or is it a mushroom? Some of these blurry sketches have people in them. Who do you see in these
Back when women were not fat. Yeah, that's definitely never been a thing in the past.
paintings?
I
Could
love
this be
that.
Jesus? Could this be the Virgin Mary? My favorite image the AI came up with is this, a holy mushroom person. Saint Fungus.
That looks like a
I'll
Dark
call him.
Souls thing.
Admittedly, I had a bit too much fun making these.
Oh, I thought he was like, I had a little bit too much weed while I was making these.
My very own gallery of strange Christian art. When a piece of
I'm not
art
looking up
is vague
Michelangelo
and
women,
confusing,
dude.
we use our interpretation to fill in the gap. Tree, mushroom. Mushroom,
You know, we're
tree.
like
But when
in a
there's
public
interpretation, there's also
Typically.
imagination. From these images, some are able to construct intricate
What is that
theories
AI
involving Christianity and psychedelics. It's not a bad question by any means.
I don't
but
remember. You have to pay for that one. Just ask ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT what is the AI art thing and see what he tells you.
It's
What they tell you.
important to view these pictures within their historical context. Okay, so there might not
Okay, but I've been doing a lot of sussy stuff on this stream, okay?
be psychoactive mushrooms hidden in Christian art, but I still think it's an interesting question. After all, religious art
Lady, you have no strings. What are you doing? Or like your violin or lute or whatever has no strings.
is full of
What did they just tell me? I see a face on this guy's stomach. I used to do this when I was younger. I would stare like, do you ever have those like kind of, not like the popcorn thing, but you have like the textured walls that have like little like bits. Like, I don't know what it's called. But they have like different like shit. Oh, fuck, I'm doing a really bad job of describing it. Like walls that had like, there'd be like little like cloud-esque shapes, and I would just like stare at them sometimes and just like try and like, it's just like looking at clouds, I guess I could just say that. And like make like figures, not necessarily popcorn walls. The popcorn walls are like a little bit more out, but generally the same idea. Where I would just like trace the shapes and I'd like make up stories with them because I was really fucking bored. Apparently.
strange
I
visions.
feel like this is what they're trying to that was what art was.
Trippy visuals and frightening entities.
NFL is very
Are there other
probably.
examples of psychedelic Christian art? I want to introduce you to Hildegard von Bingen,
Oh,
a German
shield.
abbess from the 12th century.
Hildegard von Bing.
From a young age, she had
Alright,
miraculous
the subtitles are kind of spoiling a little bit.
visions of the divine. Believed to have come from God,
Also a little
she would
bit-
describe them
I'm doing
in
my
vivid
conservative hair
detail.
today.
In some, she is transported to a heavenly realm where she witnesses choirs of angels, all in this intricate fractal design. Near the center, you can see multi-eyed angels known as seraphim. Look for too long, and it's easy to get lost in the weaving patterns. She
Get
also
lost in
wrote
your eyes.
music based on these visions. The song you're listening to right now was actually written
Oh, am I
by
ruining it by my? Is it better or wait? You know what? Actually, we're rolling with the.
Hildegard herself. These artworks are depictions
kind of
of her
adds to
accounts
it.
by
It's
other
kind of a
artists. They're quite possibly the strangest medieval artworks I've come across. From divine cities in the sky to incomprehensible
We gotta, like,
beings
combine
that take
that.
the appearance of angels. Others are abstract geometric shapes, rings, circlets, and sacred diagrams. No one
Wait,
knows
is that
what
an actual
Hildegard
channel?
really
Oh my
saw, or how she achieved her visions. But
Thank
here's
you.
how she described it. And I
The little
spoke
bits
and
gifted
wrote these
appear
things
once
not
substance
by
was
the
raised.
invention of
They
my
have given
heart
a gift
or that of any other
substance.
person, but as by the
Let's
secret
go.
mysteries of God, I heard and received them in the heavenly
Thank
places.
you, little bits.
Some, of course, have suggested the use of psychoactive substances. It's possible the art does look pretty psychedelic, but it's often believed that these bizarre images are allegories, religious teachings wrapped up in symbols. Each picture doesn't make sense on its own, and an accompanying piece of text is needed to explain them. The true origins of Hildegard's elaborate visions, however, remain a mystery.
There's no coincidence that it syncs up with
In
this
recent years,
music.
there's been renewed
Oh my god, I
interest in
swear
the
to god, if I
presence
see
of
this Luffy...
psychoactive
Alright, I think anime was actually in the Bible, considering this hat. Right here. Checkmate, Americans.
substances in religious art. There's something enticing about the idea
He looks so sad.
of something sacred coming from the profane. To my mind, these questions reveal less about psychedelics and more about medieval art. From trees that look like mushrooms to grand allegorical visions.
telling you, it's all dicks.
Religious art is
When you think you
strange,
see mushrooms,
not
you're just
bound
seeing
to the same
penises.
rules of realism that we are accustomed to. Just as a psychedelic opens up new avenues of the mind, these unique artworks inspire us to explore avenues of the past and ask exciting questions
Nobody
of
knows
it.
who I am.
But if we're looking for the
You're
presence of
watching
psychedelics in Christianity, the best place to look is at the Bible. After all, it's full of trip.
Should I be... Is that even gonna come up right? Hold on, let me do it on another tab. It doesn't come up. Or you just wanting me to type that in? Just typed in Nina on Twitch, okay. I got an error. I'm literally breaking the website by typing in Nina on Twitch. Nina on Twitch. We have to. I copy and paste. Oh, I copied and pasted. Oh, there we go. Okay. I copy and paste. I'm really worried what's gonna come up here. Don't copy and paste, apparently. What the fuck? This doesn't look anything like me. What the fuck? Who is this bitch? Whoever she is, we need to find her and take her down. Oh, someone say, well, why don't you screenshot it or something? Being kind of a ovary vibe for some of them. I mean, to be fair, we all have the same bits. Women and men, it's all the same bits. Your ovaries are the same form as testicles. Vaginas, if you invert them, are the same as penises. It's all the same shit. So, I mean, that makes sense. I appreciate that, like, these AIs can't do hands. AIs can't do hands. Look at how fucking weird, like, that hand is. Not boobs? What do you mean? You have boobs. Have you ever seen a fat dude? You got titties. You have the same glands. Why do you have nipples? You don't use them for anything. We've gone over this a million times. It shows what it showed me. Just type. Well, I did just type in Nina on Twitch. Oh, never mind. I'm looking back. Sorry. I got scrolled up a little bit. We all start as women.
Apocalyptic visions. This is something I'm going to investigate. In the meantime, are you familiar with the disturbing paintings of Hieronymus Bosch, whose elaborate hellscapes
Hieronymus
have left
Bosch?
people confused and bewildered?
Okay, he's just a painter who's like an edgy dude, okay. I'm out of like, I want more mushroom, Jesus' mushroom content, but I think we need a palette cleanser. There's a new unusual meme video. We're gonna keep the music going, by the way. And I think it'll be a good palette cleanser, because this is the thumbnail kind of looks like it's literally taken from one of those images. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. Puppies. Doggo. Oh, it's a little sweater. Oh, I'm so concerned. Yeah, you know you guys can get fake tits, right? Never seen a guy with a nice boot. I'm not looking it up, but you know you can look that up. There's no way this isn't it. Yep. Sorry, it's probably full screens. I'm so sorry, Ben. Oh, Maki was sniffing my foot while I was laughing and I just kind of like booped her in. Oh no. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to boop you. I didn't even know you were. Oh god, you smell like you've been eating tampons or something. Alright. I know, I'm sorry. So we do have a choice that you guys can make here. Should we do wine or should we do White Claws? Because I have to go get a cup. We're doing, well, I mean, I have to go get either one, but... Weed? Okay, well, I do have kind of that option, but... Me and weed just means I'm just gonna go to bed. I just get tired. We got one vote for White Claw. I feel like it's more casual, but it's farther away. That's the only thing that I'm kind of... The wine physically is close to me, but the cops are still out of the room, but the White Claws are over the dog fence. Smoking a lot? Yeah, I get you on that one. Mushrooms, obviously. This is really itchy. Your fucking box. That's empty! Also, I didn't realize you could see my trash. Probably should have hid that. I usually just burn that. Alright, I'm getting a White Claw, okay? I had friends over and they drank all my fucking White Claws. So I only have one box left. I literally just put that in backwards. Look up Pokemon Ehego. What? Why don't you just link it? Why gotta look up shit? This is some Italian shit.
Go touch it.
You're gonna moisturize, and you're gonna take your comb, and you're gonna just comb it out, and then, oh damn, I should get some naps.
I've been there. It's kind of an issue with the software, kind of having an infinity policy. Oh my god, I felt that one!
Looks like the traffic cleared up and I'm ready to re-merge with the civilized people.
Don't! Pretty sure that's a crime?
Dude, where the f are we?
Well, now I'll never know. I'll never know where they were! Why? That's some drunk people shit. I have always wondered if that's possible to do. Like with the dog, like with like I've seen like big dogs having their heads out the window.
Oh sh.
I'd eat it. Okay, that's fake. I think my hair's slowly getting worse, even though it's definitely real. Okay, so I know there's like hairless cats. Are there hairless dogs? Because I mean, like, I feel like that has to be a thing. I think that these are called like sphinxes for some reason, but I don't know. It seems odd to me that there's not like a hairless dog thing.
Man, I'm having a horrible day. I hope this hand towel dispenser isn't really loud.
Oh no, it's gonna break. What am I looking at right now? Oh shit! No, that makes me really nervous. Oh shit, that's like me earlier. Somebody's... Get Discord off! Get Discord off! What? Where is this? Like, I have so many questions. Oh my god, do you guys hate unusual memes? Like, the chat just completely died once we started talking about this.
Waiting and passionately smashing every expectation, every reaction's an act of creation.
Honestly. Okay. Ja. Jeg tror, jeg tager retten til spil.
So... Oh, I don't want to make this lazy.
Oh, Boże.
Oh, let's make a poll. Okay, create a new poll.
You mean a snow angel?
Gonna go on in.
Oh my god, why would it open a new tab? I made a new poll. Let's make. Well, I missed the last few. I was making a poll if you guys are alive. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! No, not you. That scared me.
Pelan-pelan kan?
Peanut.
You didn't say that to me. Oh my god. You're the most drippy Asian.
Venga, baby.
I'm being so dead ass right now. I couldn't even go
I
downstairs.
started
to
watching
the house
unusual
that I
memes and then
wanted.
my chat stopped talking. Hey!
This is my cousin, you know?
Do we look exactly alike? Do you want to watch some unusual memes?
I gotta go.
Okay. Nobody ever wants to hang out with me. Razor refuses to be on stream. So I appreciate you at least being on stream. It's good seeing you though. We should. You said till you're gonna be next weekend, right? Or...
Yeah, I leave Sunday.
Okay, cool. We should definitely hang out like on Friday or something. I'm kind of mad at you.
Why?
Because I did a stream during the day on Friday. I mean, it was fun. Or Saturday.
Yeah, I fell asleep after I ate.
Yeah, I figured.
And then like I went over to someone's house for a little bit, and then.
Appreciate you bringing your own headphones.
Yeah.
Do you want to buy some beats off me?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, it's fine. It's just like I like specifically was like, yeah, let's get drunk.
Yeah, cause like I thought
It was probably for the better because Ashley actually left her phone and her ID.
Oh, okay.
At her house, so we couldn't have like gone out anyway.
Yeah, I wanted to go out, but.
No, it's all good. We'll go next weekend.
Yeah, I'm down. Everyone wants to like see me, so.
Yeah, so popular. Have you seen Ray?
No, I plan to this week. She wants to do like a photo shoot, and.
Yeah, I miss her, so we can all hang out.
Yeah. So.
I'm just so dripped out all the time, dude.
Never that.
Never that. Okay. I mean, look how I dress. I'm just wearing sweatpants. All right. I'll let you go.
Yeah. I'll see you.
I'll see you next.
See you when I see you.
Yeah, next weekend.
Close the door.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Too, because look.
I told you guys I do have friends. But also nobody wants to hang out with me. What am I looking at? I told you everything is dicks. Go! Go! Go!
I need no problem, no problem, no problem. No problem, no problem.
Yeah, I made sure to, I guess. I've never actually seen a cat sleep like this. I don't know if you guys have, but I mean, I've seen this so many times in videos, but. Now I'm kind of concerned. Red cat. Another one. Oh wait, no, I already watched that one. Do you remember when we started the stream and it was about fucking conservatives or some shit? I feel like this is maybe I've had this in my queue forever. It says, which country do you hate the most? Istanbul. It's like a channel that, like, all of the videos are titled that. But we're not gonna watch that. Have you seen chimps wash a cat? Didn't you literally ask about that like the last 2 times? Oh, I want to watch this one. Mushroom for Jesus. Fuck yeah, dude.
Hello everyone. Today I'd like to talk about controversial online influencer and...
Okay, never mind. I actually don't really care about this right now. Oh, I want to watch this.
Alrighty, folks. Valentine's.
I do love everything Ben Shapiro does. Here. I love Ben Shapiro. Do you think that's gonna get some clicks?
Day is coming up, so I'm here to take a love languages quiz suggested
Considering this man cannot make his wife wet.
and apparently mandated by my producers. Yes, this is where we learn what love languages are spoken in the Shapiro household. Get a behind-the-curtain peek into my robust private life. This video is sponsored by Jen.
Then his PP is always entertaining. We do love that. I feel like he's like... Too much here. I like how he didn't make any comment about the wig. As I said last time, the packaging on this really needs some work. I also like how Razor said to Andrew, like, have you said hi to Nina? Like, I was like the grandmother that is like... Why did you just throw a bunch of pizza boxes at me?
You're a pirate.
Do you like my hair? Wait, can you close it? Oh my god. Can you close the door? Yeah, it looks like really like off-brand. Like, I feel like the logos aren't even straight. Like, they don't line up that well. Or they might line up, but the fact that it's just, I don't know. I feel like we need a little bit better... Like, it looks like something I'd find in my mom's drawer, but because my mom only had makeup that she had when she was, like, a teenager. That's what I feel like this product looks like. It looks like something I would use with this hair. You know what I mean? Like, I'd use it on, like, this wig.
And you saw.
Oh my god, volume!
Here we go. It's 5 love languages. What is your love language? Take this quiz to discover your primary love language, what it means, and how you can use it to better connect with your loved ones. When you are finished, you may print, share, etc., etc. Okay, here we go.
Oh, he's trying to get a beard again.
It's more meaningful to me when I receive a loving note, text, email for no special reason from my loved one. My partner and I hug.
Give me a hug, man.
Oh my god, I hate the, like, zoomer edits that don't make any sense. They're kind of just more like millennial edits. Because, like, that was, like, kind of a millennial editing style, but it makes... The idea is that it makes sense in context, but when they do it, it's like, it's just like, it's a word. What the fuck is that link, Uni? Jesus Christ! I'm just gonna purge it because I don't... Actually, no, I'll just leave it, whatever. Because I can't read anything. I'll just leave it. No, it's fine. You can just post in the Discord. Just, go to Discord. And I can just, look at it from there. We will ever too political.
Interesting. I'm gonna say, my wife and I hug a lot, so I'm gonna say a loving note, text, or email for...
Okay, so he's literally saying that it's not meaningful because, like, they hug a lot. That's what he just said.
No special reason. It is more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with my partner, just the two of us. My partner does something practical to help me out. Well, I mean, I love both of those things, but when
I would say the practical one if I would... Wait, should I take the test along with him? Would that be fun? I don't know where he got that test. My dogs are trying to suss out these pizza boxes. Look at how sussy she's being.
When my wife does something practical to help me out, it is like the
And then
greatest thing in the entire
Put a
world.
rig game.
I really,
I'm
really
sorry.
appreciate that because I'm a time person.
Well, it's okay. We can find out how much Ben Shapiro hates his wife.
And so when my wife goes out of her way to do a task and take it off my list, that's like an amazing thing. It's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a little gift as a token of our love for each other.
Gets a little gift with a token, and then I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with. Wait, that was like the same question as the last one.
I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with my partner. Certainly.
What is uninterrupted leisure time? Gonna smoke. Gotcha. Don't get too high on Jesus.
Uninterrupted leisure time with my wife. That is very difficult to come by. We have 3 kids and a dog, and a 4th on the way. Is more meaningful.
Well, I mean, I think Ben Shapiro is worth like almost like $100 million. So maybe that's too high. I don't know, but things happen in the wild. Oh no. You're an unusual meme waiting to happen.
To me when
Let's make sure on a
my
security
wife
camera,
unexpectedly does something for me, like filling my car or doing the laundry. My partner and I touch.
What? These are weird questions.
Again, I'm going to go with doing something for me.
Just like
There's
like physically touched. That seems a little silly.
too many things on my list. I take care of the kids in the morning, and then I work, and then I come home and I take care of the kids, and then I work some more. It's like when things get taken off the list, it's like an amazing, amazing thing. My partner puts their arm around me when we're in public. My partner surprises me with a gift.
I don't want him to put his arm around me in public, so I'd go with a gift.
Put their arm around me when we're in public. I don't know why public, but like I like holding my wife's hand. I don't care about gifts too much. Here's the thing. I tend to get what I want for myself anyway. I'm very difficult to shop for. For my
That's like everyone nowadays with Amazon. I feel like getting gifts is so fucking complicated because you have to like it has to be like an expensive gift. That I mean, if you're like together, then it doesn't really make sense. That like effort gift, I feel like is more important than like because if you're sharing the same finances, it doesn't really matter how expensive it is. Unless you look at it, there's another way you could look at it, I guess, where they would be sacrificing their, like if you have the same budget for like gifts, and then you sacrifice your section of it, like you get like a shitty gift, so that you're able to afford like a nicer gift for that person. That's the only reason that like gift giving when it comes to like within like families, like husband wife type of thing makes sense. I buy my own gifts with my wife. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the same idea, right? Like, you know, like you're not necessarily that she's giving up anything on that level, but the idea is that like you're being allowed to. It's probably a splurge, I guess, assuming it's like an expensive gift. If it's just like a normal gift, then yeah.
Birthday, my wife basically comes to me and she says, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I'm like, "I already bought everything that I want." And she's like, "Okay, here's a book." It's pretty much my birthday. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around
Their editor is so cringe.
my wife, even if we're not really doing anything. I hold hands with my partner.
I wonder if these dogs want to go out. Out? You want to go out? I don't know why he does this, but anytime I do, like, we go out, he, like, just attacks Maki. Go protect your sister. Go protect her. Because he's bigger. Alright. Remind me to check on them if they don't get annoying in like 10 minutes.
Probably holding hands. We do that in the car a lot. It's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me, if they keep asking the same question over and over.
That's the idea.
I hear "I love you" from my partner. I love you is more important to me than gifts again.
I would say I love you. Is more important. I stick close to my partner. I don't really give a shit. I'm complimented by my loved ones for no apparent reason. What?
I love you. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to my partner. I'm complimented by my loved one for no apparent reason. Well, as you are married for longer and longer a period of time, being complimented by your spouse for no apparent reason is definitely a biggie. Because it's rare. Doesn't happen all that often.
Give me compliments. I said give me compliments.
Oh my god, it's so cringe to like I'm like seeing the plugins here. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit so I there.
And when it happens, like, wow, that's amazing. When you're first dating,
Got me a Steam gift last year, and oh my god, I thought you were saying like the person I was debating, because the person I'm gonna debate's name is Rachel.
you compliment each other a lot, and then
Rachel
after a certain
Williams.
amount of time, you know each other really, really well. So when you surprise each other or when you say something nice to each other, it's really nice. It's more meaningful to me when I get a chance to just hang out with my partner. I unexpectedly get small gifts again. I don't care about the gifts. Don't care about the gifts. It's more meaningful to me when I hear my partner tell me, I'm so proud of you. My partner helps me with the task. That one is, That one is more of a choice. So I do love it when my wife says that she is proud of me and that she is proud to be my wife. That is.
I think I would like Razor's never said he's proud of me, so I don't actually think that's true. I think he has.
Is one of my favorites. I'm still gonna go when she helps me with the task.
Oh my god, it's getting
because
really itchy.
again, my allegiance to time is above all. Like I need things done. I do. I just need it done. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with my partner. I hear supportive words from my partner. That one's difficult. I'm gonna say
My contacts just stopped
probably getting to
working.
do things. It's more meaningful to me when my partner does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to my partner through a hug, and same variation.
More hugs.
When you're
the problem just kind of seems with the quiz here.
single or when you're first married, the hugs and the nice words are our thing. And then as you incur more obligations, I really do think this has to do with length of marriage. It may also have to do with me as
I mean, when do you really hug? When you're like unless you haven't seen each other in a while. Like if you're living together, sleeping in the same bed together, like around each other all the time. Like, I mean, does a cuddle count as a hug? Because I feel like that changes the dynamic then, if that's the case. But like, I feel like you don't really like hug people unless it's like somebody that you haven't seen in a while. Or like you're saying goodbye, or you're doing all those, or whatever. You're saying hi. Oh, hey, it's nice to see you. You know, you give them a little hug. But if you're constantly around that person, like, I feel like it's kind of weird to just like randomly hug unless it's, I don't know.
a human being. So you may have noticed I speak quickly.
What? No.
One of the reasons I speak quickly is because I have a deathly fear of wasting time.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting time with these edits, motherfucker!
Ask me when I get my reading done. The answer is all the time. I'm sitting in the makeup chair and I am reading. Before the show, I am reading. When I get in the car and I'm being driven somewhere, I am reading. Or I'm writing. Or I'm doing something. Right? I'm always busy all the time. And so that means that if something gets taken off my plate, that is more time to do the things that I want to do. So again, I'm going to say it does things for me. It's more meaningful when I hear praise from my partner. My partner gives me something that shows they're really thinking about me. I'm going to go praise. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around my partner. I get a back rub or massage from my partner. I'm a dude. I'm going to go with the latter.
You mean a
It's an outside problem.
It is more meaningful to me when my partner reacts positively to something I've accomplished. My partner does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. Well, here's the thing. If I know that my wife doesn't particularly enjoy a thing, I don't, like, I want my wife to enjoy the thing that we are doing together. Like, if I take her to a baseball game, I know
I
she's...
feel like this is like Christmas music. Like, doesn't it sound like Christmas music? Like, if I'm thinking like Valentine's Day music, I'm like, I don't know. Valentine's music. Okay, this isn't really what I was expecting either. Alright, this playlist sucks. Vintage or...
In the air there were angels dying, the Ritz and a nightingale sang in Barclays.
miserable.
Okay,
That doesn't
you know, to be honest,
actually
that
make
sounds
me
like Christmas
actively
music,
happy.
too.
I'm like, you don't like this very much, do you? I'm interested in doing things that we both enjoy.
do this
My partner reacting
States
positively
quiz?
to something I've accomplished. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I kiss frequently. I sense
got
my
better.
partner is showing interest in the things that I care about.
I don't know. Ooh, she's... Oh, yeah, some nice, like, jazz. Yeah, I think that is actually a good... Oh, I forgot we had this. Just this, but in, like, song form. No, slow jazz? Oh, it's a live channel. Yeah, there we go.
Being a dude, I'm gonna go with the former.
Way better.
What are you doing?
It's more meaningful to me when I'm complimented by my partner on my appearance. My partner takes
Good
the time to listen to
suggestion.
me and really understand my feelings.
Good suggestion.
That one's really difficult. So I think that ladies tend to think that they're the only ones who need
Stop, not
compliments.
the chest.
A common factor between me
Yes,
and
no, I trust
all
you.
of my friends is that we're constantly talking about, yeah, we work out a lot at the gym or we're trying to keep in shape. And then we go home, we're like, hey, honey, it looks like I've lost some weight. She's like, uh-huh. Men actually like when women find them sexually attractive.
No fucking way.
And men and women approach sex very
That was
differently.
perfect timing with
Women
the
like
song.
compliments as well. But
No, we hate them actually. Never ever compliment a woman. Ever.
they're used to men seeing them that
joking.
way. Men are not used to women seeing them that way as a general rule in the same way that men see women that
Yeah,
way. And so when a
hypersexualized
woman
men
says
all
that a
the
man is
time.
sexually attractive, men are like, what just happened? There was a meme that went out of what would a man say if a woman...
Hey man, you look cute. You should smile more. Hello, lovely gentleman. Wait, what? You faked your own computer? You're so smart. That's impressive. Thanks. You look too good to be a cash. Wait, is he aware that that's...
said these things to him. You're really good looking. You should smile more. And the guy's like, that sounds amazing. Are you kidding?
Does he not get the point of the meme?
Like basically all the things that women say that are offended by men saying to them.
Oh,
If
he
a woman
does.
said it to a man, the man would be like, that's a great compliment. I really appreciate that.
Well, no, the point is that it's really awkward. Like, you feel like you have to take it as a compliment even though it's not, so your reaction is kind of a forced, like, Like, that's like the point of the cartoon, is it not? Like, he doesn't really look that excited. He's doing one eyebrow raise, like, what? Like, he's like, He's doing, like, basically those. Ben's just like, this is like a Rorschach thing for him.
You should smile more. And
Like,
the guy's
this is like how, like, I mean, I was seeing him doing like a, huh?
like, that sounds amazing. Are you kidding?
I only
Like
have
basically
control
all the
over one
things
of
that
my
women say that are
eyebrows.
offended by men saying to them. If a woman said it to a man, the man would be like, that's a great compliment. I really appreciate that. I'm complimenting my partner on my appearance. I'll put that. Alrighty, folks, we'll get to more of my love.
No, I'm not watching your fucking dumbass ad for some dumbass bullshit that looks like shit, dude. Get better branding and I'll watch it. 700 people playing Call of Duty? Is that a lot or too little?
When my partner doesn't check their phone while we're talking. My partner goes out of their way to do something that release pressure on me. The phone thing is
Jake's
really
like a
bad.
hack. He might as
So
well be a
I've tried to work
conservative.
actively on this with
Like, in terms of, like, his level of comedy. Like, he's like Steven Crowder level. I mean, he was probably better than that, but...
my own wife because I really was addicted to my phone. I took Twitter off my phone for this particular reason. When I'm with my kids,
Yeah, he
I
was
really try to put the
massive.
phone away because otherwise they know that I'm not listening to them. So yeah, the phone is very, very irritating. It's more meaningful to me when my partner brings me a little gift after they've been traveling without me. My partner takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do it at the time.
I would say the gift thing I don't really give a shit about. It's kind of nice every once in a while, but I'd rather them take care of something I didn't want to deal with.
You know what I'm gonna answer?
Assuming they competently took care of it, which I guess we would assume in this position.
Same question.
Same answer.
You know it. It's more meaningful to me when my partner doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. Gift giving is an important part of our
Oh
relationship.
my god, that's what the gifts. This okay. It's more meaningful when gift giving is an important part of our relationship. It's more meaningful that it's important that it to your relationship. I mean, like, this quiz is really dumb. Did he make this quiz?
So neither of these is like a big thing. First of all, I don't really care if
I didn't
my
know
wife
he was
interrupts
either.
Me while we're talking.
Wait,
'cause
can you link
we
it?
Talk with each other all the time.
Can you link it?
Been married
Is it
for
good
a long time,
content?
15 years in July.
That's just stupid. In July.
And as for gift giving, not an important.
Invalid? What? We fixed it! Are you serious? I thought we fixed it. God damn it. Motherfucker. Why am I so fucking stupid sometimes? Are you alive? No. One vote and it was a no. We got a bunch of zombies. That's fair. As long as you spend the rest of eternity watching the stream, because we are always here from 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I swear to God, we fixed it. All right, it's not like I'm gonna disbelieve you. I'm just mad that I'm mad at myself. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself. All right, I'm doing the one that's in the chat, so this better fucking work. Cause I keep talking about join the Discord, and then that I feel like an idiot because Then I'm just telling people to join something that doesn't work. Okay, I just changed it. Does it work now? Does that work for me? Continue to Discord. Oh, it says invalid invite. Oh, that's probably what got me, because it just when I hit continue, it just sends me to my Discord. Okay, I just changed it though. Yeah, I just changed the one on the page. I'm just wondering if it's not saving, because that's kind of a different problem. Yeah, I just changed the one on the bottom. It worked for you? Okay, cool. Thank you for troubleshooting while we're having this slow jazz.
Part of our relationship, I suppose I'll say when my partner isn't in front of me, but neither of these ranks particularly high. It's more meaningful to me when my partner helps me out when they...
I think that actually is an understated thing about like meaningful in terms of like when your partner doesn't interrupt you, they're like really hearing you out. It's not like saying to say that if your partner does interrupt you, that they are like a piece of shit or anything, but like if they're really hearing you out, you know?
They know I'm already tired.
Cool, thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you for calling that out, because you're not the first person to do that. I'm an idiot.
Go somewhere while spending time. Okay, so my wife and I have completely
like
different
stream level now. Yeah, it really is, because I think he's got some like millennial ass editor that's like, or producer that is just like doing algorithm bait. So he's just like, well, like the whole thing that has like him talking about Hassan, he just watches like LSF. Like he's like an LSF boy now. And we're not above being an LSF boy here, but I'm just saying it's a little bit weird for Ben Shapiro. I think they're trying to make it more relatable. I don't know. I do say I love Ben Shapiro.
In rhythms. My wife wants to wake up, if she could, every morning at 9 o'clock. This would be her thing. I wake up every morning.
She can't wake. Did he murder his wife? Why did he just say if she could wake up? Livestream fails. It's just like a clip. It's not really like always a fail. It was a Reddit. It's a Reddit server that originally was for just like really like bad things happening on stream or whatever, like obviously because of the name. But it turned into just kind of being like a clip channel of like the highlights of, and it still is generally more of the fail aspect than like, I actually was on livestream fails once because of a really wholesome video with one of my dogs. Like I used to have like a mattress behind me, like not at this house, it was a different setting, but one of my dogs was behind me, or both of my dogs were behind me. They were like on this little like twin mattress I had behind me, and one of them had one of my socks in their mouth, and they went like with it, and the other dog caught it. I wonder if I can find that clip. Nina, streamer, dog, sock. Bro, Google's really been fucking up recently. Nina, LSF. Just nothing. It's just a series of images. This is all that comes up when I said LSF streamer, dog, sock. Oh, sick, sock. Oh, it just gave up. What? Why am I on images? Oh, sock. What is going on with Google? The last like few days it's been really bad. I don't know if there's like a way to archive like search. Does this search LSF? Can I search like my name? No, okay. Oh my god. Alright, forget it. I don't care. You can understand the context of what I'm talking about.
At 6 to 6:30, no matter the day, no matter what's going on.
Yeah,
we went on vacation. I was still waking up 6 to 6:30. That's just my circadian rhythm.
I've never seen something that doesn't at least come up with like something. Okay, I really need to pee. I'm gonna check my dogs. I'll be right back. focus. Hold on. Rocky? Rocky? God, she's so mischievous! She somehow knocked over a trash can that had like dog shit in it and was just like getting her face right in it. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. No, I always check the pool. It's like one of my like fucking fears. I think about it all the time. Okay, this is not the appropriate music, but I oh, okay. Thank you. She knocked over the trash can that had the dog shit in it. Huh? Did I pick it up? No. I was just worried that, like, my hill mic's on. Cool. How do I look at my clips and stuff? Oh my god, I feel like I don't know how to do anything. There we go. Hey, look at me shooting yesterday. What did I just click? Clips, top, wall. Oh, there it is. Holy shit, this has 65,000 views. Before it makes me crying. But it's so funny. Let's go! Wholesome. That was on, Dude, my makeup looked pretty cool that day. Let's get back to this. Wait, is it better with the music? Baki, stop, you're not coming back out. So you can watch yourself watching yourself. Well, I mean, you can do it. You can just make a clip. You like the jazz? One of my biggest fears is like them falling in the pool because it has happened before. Like it was during the summer though, so it wasn't like as scary as when it's like kind of cold out, but like I heard it, so and I know they know how to swim. Like that was like one of the big things that I made sure to teach them is how to get out, because when we first let them into the water, they like, you know, like as a lot of like animals do, they'll just like immediately try and go to like the closest thing and like try and like lift themselves up, is because our pool is like, it has like a shallow end, like it literally has like an end, like a part of it where there's like, I feel like it's been so long since I've been in the pool, I don't even remember what it's like, but it's got like stairs, and then it's got like a shallow part that is like maybe like 2 or 3 inches of water, like if you just want to like sit in it, you know, just like lay kind of like half submerged, like on the ground or whatever. So we taught them how to, we made sure that they knew, as much as they don't like the water, we had to make sure that they knew how to get out the right way, so they know how to get out. And she's fallen in before, but it's just like I don't really know what like how the cold water is with them, like because I know it could be like kind of like a shock, you know. Well, if you make a clip on the channel, then it's public to anybody, so I could still see like the I didn't make that clip. So, Silent Soto made that clip, so I mean, clip away, dude. So we can reference for later. Wait, why is WOG not allowed? What the fuck? What is this system? Race ethnicity, is WOG like a racist term or something? It's a held message on the auto mod from Twitch. Oh. Wait, okay, you meant to say wig, but why is WOG held? Oh yes, this is my conservative hair. I've seen the light now. This is why I love Ben Shapiro, because I've become a conservative. You guys missed the dance sesh earlier that hopefully somebody clipped, but I don't think anyone did. It's my cross. Well, he's Jewish, so that doesn't really track. Here, we'll draw it on. I have something on my desk I can do this with. We figured out earlier that Jesus was psilocybin. By the way, since we got some other people here, I'm starting to upload the VODs on my YouTube channel. It is, what did we do? Socials? I think it's the command. There we go! On there, it's just gonna be the full clips. They're not really edited at all. But, I want to do more stuff with YouTube, and if you ever want to watch the VODs, and it's, like, weird to do it on, Twitch, because Twitch, like, doesn't work for me half of the time. Definitely follow me there. Shroom Jesus, yeah. So we'll upload the Shroom Jesus. I had a good dance number earlier. Because we were listening to some, this song. It's like the most I've moved in like 2 years. And we were talking about Shroom Jesus. Jesus is shrooms. So we're going to upload that there. If you missed it, obviously you could watch the VOD on Twitch if that's your preferred platform, but it will be there after the stream ends. I'm going to have to remember to do that. We're going to try and get into the house. I was going to pause this like I couldn't, like I was like reacting to this coffee cup or something. We've been having an interesting day so far. Some translating we've been having to do. And I do love Ben Shapiro.
Would love to go to bed at like 10:30 every night. My wife would love to go to bed at 1 in the morning. We went. I wake up. My partner helps me out when they know I'm already tired.
We're playing this music because he's playing like I feel like this video has like Christmas music.
Ooh. I get to go somewhere while spending time. Okay. So, my wife and I have completely
like I feel like it sounds like Christmas music, so we're playing some actual Valentine's Day music.
Different circadian rhythms. My wife wants to wake up, if she could, every morning at 9 o'clock. This would be her thing. I wake up.
Is that early or late for him?
Every morning at 6 to 6:30, no matter
Oh, that's late. Fucking slacker. She's a doctor. Along with this notion of the man of Moses and the freed slaves ate was actually yes, that's exactly the thing that Uni was saying, that there was a professor that he took a class from that was talking about it, so he kind of went off the rails. I kind of like feel nervous sometimes to stream because I feel like I have to plan out a bunch of stuff, and I feel like it's way better if I just kind of go off of what you guys are talking about, or like what you guys want me to talk about and stuff, because I feel like that was like a good segment, you know, like a really long like tangent, but it was a lot of fun.
The day, no matter what's going on, we went on vacation. I was still waking up 6 to 6:30. That's just my circadian rhythm.
Sure.
I would love to go to bed at like 10:30 every night. My wife would love to go to bed at 1 in the morning. One of my biggest bugaboos, one of the things that annoys me the most, is I'm ready to go to bed. It's 10:30 and her night is just getting started. And this is...
Does she just like to drink? Because like, I could party with Ben's wife. Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
It's when my wife hits me with 10 things we have to do. And I'm like, I don't understand why we're doing this now. Why couldn't we have done this earlier?
Well, because you weren't home. What do you want?
Or why can't we do this in the morning? She's like, because I'm not awake.
10:30? 10:30 is really, like, even if you wake up at 6:30 every fucking morning, 10:30 is really early. In my opinion. I mean, you are supposed to get 8 hours of sleep or whatever, but... How many hours of sleep is it? 6? I mean, yeah, that would be 8 hours, right?
awake in the morning, right? But I'm not awake right now. Apparently, this is a common thing
I think he just hates his wife.
with the ladies. Again, I think this.
How do you go to bed at 10:30 if you have kids? Like, I feel like you don't actually go to bed. You just feel like you're supposed to, but then like they're like awake and you have to go like yell at them like 5 times to go to sleep. You know he doesn't spend any time with his kids.
This is a male universal. I do not think that this is unique to me or to my wife. The fact that women want to talk immediately upon getting into bed is one of the great irritants.
Well, it's kind of like that doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, if you're like going to bed together, it's like kind of your little private time that you're having. I feel like this is like really weird with the music, but it's like you're having like a little private time, you know? Like, you kind of have like a little decompression. Like, also, like, I think it helps going to sleep and like kind of talking like about your day. Like, you don't even have to like get into detail, but or not necessarily even talking about your day, but like decompressing. Like, if he's annoyed, but I think he just kind of hates his wife. Like, I feel like he could just say, like, you know what, I'm actually really tired. I just want to kind of go to bed. And she'd, I would assume, be like, oh, okay, that's fair. We'll talk about it later. At least that's how I am. I don't know. Kids in bed by 7? What are they, fucking, like, reverse vampires? I don't understand how kids work, dude. They get naps and they go to bed at. I feel like that's why they wake up in the middle of the night, because you're putting them to bed at like 7. You gotta tire these bitches out, bro. She's a doctor. Yeah, maybe she's like concerned for your health, Ben. Talking about like, hey, maybe she's trying to fuck. We all know that Ben Shapiro hates fucking his wife.
In the differences between the sexes. That's a big one. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I are physically intimate.
Oh my god. They're gonna do a meme answer because the boomers that are like making the show, like his producers. Like, I think Ben is really a professional, but I don't really think he has a lot of artistic control of what he talks about. Like, if you notice like the things that he says, like he's obviously reading like some not necessarily a script, but he's reading like an article that was linked and he just reads it and then like kind of makes commentary just trying to make it as right-wing as possible. That's another thing I need to work on. Is it off-putting when I look in the camera? Because like I feel like in debates a lot of people tend to look in the camera and I don't know if I should like start trying to prepare to do that. I mean, I only have like 2 days, so I don't know how much of a habit I should get into with doing that. Pull stuff is where I'm out. All right, thank you for the tangent earlier, though. That was a lot of fun. Where Jesus is shrooms. I had some other stuff I wanted to do, but it was not at all as good as that. That was a fun one. Yeah, I love vibing. Yeah, we're probably gonna end this stream a little bit after we. I want to watch maybe one more video after this one, but we still have some time. Maybe like in an hour, I think. But thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow again. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm ending the stream. I'm trying to get in the habit of saying it, but no, it was a fun tangent to go on. And if you find any more videos of that guy, definitely send them my way. Post it in the Discord now that the link actually works, because I'm an idiot and didn't fix it. But okay, Razor, what do you think he's gonna respond? Ben Shapiro. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I are intimate, or my partner gives me a little gift when they picked it up in the course of their normal day. Yeah, considering he obviously hates having sex with his wife. I'll raise over it.
My partner gives me a little gift they picked up in the course of their being a man, and the answer is sex, always. Like
Alright, Ben. Alright, you're really gonna say that? You're really gonna say that? He like this dude said like the only point of having sex is like to procreate. So after she can't get pregnant, you can't fuck her or whatever. He doesn't like gifts. That is true.
Not gonna pretend. Like there might be women who answer.
Huh? No, he said he said as a man I have to answer being intimate or whatever. But he's like basically there's been a lot of questions about gift giving. The quiz is like a love language thing, so obviously it's like a lot of like gift type of stuff. I feel like a lot of people don't answer. It doesn't really matter. But no, lie to me. After Ben Shapiro, I know. That's the only reason I allowed it, because I knew that was what the real answer was.
I'm sorry.
Was that you or him? Ben just made that noise like, ah! Kenobi. So it's still Kenobi. Ben is actually named after Ben Kenobi because he's just a big nerd, but... Yeah, no, you're right,
Answer that question the opposite way, but I can name no man who answers that question like, yeah, no, I'm really appreciative that my wife got me flowers. I'll take the sex, thanks. It's more meaningful to me when my partner helps me out if they know they're already busy. I hear my partner specifically tell me I appreciate.
Razor, is it more meaningful if my partner helps me out, especially if I know they're busy, or is it more meaningful when I hear my partner specifically tell me I appreciate you? No, I want to know your answer. Or do you want to, I mean, which one do you want to answer it as? What you would say or what he would say? Well, why don't you think what he would say?
Say the first one.
When my partner helps me out, especially if I know they're busy? Okay.
Appreciate you. Ooh, this is a hard one. So I do enjoy a good I
Giving his
appreciate
job,
you.
yeah.
And appreciation is definitely a big
Oh, you're wrong. He wanted the appreciation.
one. It's a sign of
What? What do you mean? You said the other one. Oh.
respect and acknowledgement.
I'm kind of loving my hair like this. Maybe I should go blonde. What do you think? We can start voting Republican. We can start Razor. We can start grifting. We can start right-wing grifting. It's kind of a vibe, but I think it's just because it looks good. I think if it was dark, it would still be the same aesthetic. I don't know. I'll think about it.
What's being done.
Maybe that's a donation goal.
My partner helping me
Like
out, especially if they know I'm already... Again, I'm going to go with the task. It's more meaningful to me.
It's more meaningful to Ben Shapiro when his partner and him embrace after they've been apart for a while, or is it more meaningful to Ben Shapiro when he hears his partner say how much he means to them? Wow, the pronouns there really tripped me up here. Yeah, that's a lot of the questions on this quiz. So you think that his partner and him embrace after they haven't seen for a while?
When my partner and I embrace after we've been apart for a while, I hear my partner say how much I mean to them. I hear my partner say how much I mean to them.
You're wrong. You're 0 for 2 here. I think that's the end of the video, but...
Liar.
Of course he is. Was your right-hand man? What do you mean?
Okay, so, my results. Acts of service.
Wait, how is... Oh, I guess ask of service. Receiving gifts, 0. Do not buy Ben a gift. That, like, 0% do not ever buy Ben Shapiro a gift. He wants, that's why he's such a supporting of capitalism. He just wants, like, workers to do things. Words of affirmation, physical touch. Okay, active service, 33%. What do you think this guy's trying to tell? Wait, 5 love languages. I want to take this test. Razor, you want to take this test? Well, why don't you take it? Sure. Can you guys hear? I mean, you'll be able to know it. Romantic. Well, how do I? Give me the quiz. Start the quiz. Okay. How do you describe yourself? I am an adult. I am a teenager. I am taking the quiz for my child. Okay. Well, affection is like a thing. I mean, I did click on the romantic one, so I'm a little weirded out why that was an option. Wait, okay. Revealing quizzes. Start. I guess it's just, okay. I'm an adult, okay. How do you describe yourself? I am in a relationship, I am single. With who? What the fuck? With pizza? Is that why there's so many boxes? I just threw them outside. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when I receive a loving note / text / email for no special reason from my loved one. Or it is more meaningful to me when my partner and I hug. It's more to receive a random text or whatever. Okay. It's more meaningful when I can spend alone time with my partner, just the two of us. Or is it more meaningful when my partner does something practical to help me out? I assume like picking up you from the airport or something. Do you want me to read it again? Words of affirmation, gifts, and touch, I think. Well, no, there's 5. I mean, those are all part of it. The first one, that when you spend just alone time with just them. So you appreciate the idea, just to confirm, that spending alone time with them is more valuable than like them doing something for you, like I don't know, like picking you up from the airport or like buying you something, or not buying, sorry, or like helping you out with like yard work or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's hard. Like those two, it's like basically equal. Because the second thing could also be the first thing.
No, it cannot be the first thing.
Well, like when we were like doing yard work together, that was like
literally everyone was around us. Like, okay, well that's not us spending time together.
Okay, so then spending time alone.
Okay. It's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a little gift as a token of our love for each other, or is it more meaningful when I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with my partner? It's more meaningful. I feel like you're trying to tell me something. It's more meaningful when my partner unexpectedly does something for me, like filling my car or doing the laundry, or it's more meaningful when my partner and I touch. Wait, this is literally the same test. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be different, but it's more meaningful to me when my partner puts their arms around me when we're in public, or is it more meaningful to you when when your partner surprises you with a gift?
The second one, but really.
I wish Ben Shapiro was my 10. I mean, he'd be rich. If I buy you 3 camels, will you let me take you out for some goat milk? I'll think about it. Sorry, which one did you say? Surprising with a gift?
Yeah, because the first one's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around my partner, even if we're not really doing anything, or is it more meaningful to me when I hold hands with my partner? Thank God, I hate holding hands. Is it more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a gift, or is it more meaningful to me when I hear I love you from my partner? It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to my partner, or it's more meaningful to me when I am complimented by my loved one for no apparent reason. It's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with my partner, or it's more meaningful to me when I unexpectedly get small gifts from my partner. Monkey! Stop! Not letting you get got by a coyote! You will not get got by the coyotes that have been rampantly running around our neighborhood. Oh my god, she is so stinky. Oh! Oh my god, she was straight up just eating her own dog shit that's been in there. What is wrong with dogs that they do that? Razor, she is so stinky. I feel like we should have given her tampons to eat those, because it would have like helped with the smell at this point. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when I hear my partner tell me I'm proud of you, or is it more meaningful to you when my partner helps me with a task? I'm getting all of... No, you're not eating more dog shit. That's your shit. You realize that, right? Look at her. She's so thirsty for the dog shit. Sorry, I'm listening. Well, then pick one. That I'm proud of you or help?
Proud, I guess.
I'm proud, you said?
Yeah, but it's like about the same, really. But...
I feel like you never tell me that you're proud of me.
Well, do something I'm proud of, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you hear? He just said do something that... It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with my partner, or is it more meaningful to me when I hear supportive words from my partner? It's kind of the same thing. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with my partner. I mean, it seems like you're like held apart, like you're in prison or something. Or it's more meaningful to me when I hear supportive words from my partner.
I don't know. I hate that these things are like completely unrelated, but the first one.
Well, just like answer quickly, whatever. That was my issue as well. It's more meaningful to me when my partner does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. Or is it more meaningful to me when I feel connected to my partner through a hug?
The first one feel like a little passive aggressive.
Yes. It does sound very passive aggressive. Yeah, it really means a lot to me that you actually like do the things instead of just talking about them. Because I used to have a relationship where they used to only just talk about it, but they never actually did it. So that's why I'm adding the qualifier. I think that actually kind of helped my hair doing that. That one that instead of just doing talking about it. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I hear praises from my partner, or is it more meaningful to me when my partner gives me something that shows they were really thinking? I mean, a lot of these seem really obvious about the gift. Let me finish it, because actually I was a little unfair on this one. I stopped it too quickly. Is it more meaningful to me when my partner gives me something that shows that they really were thinking about me?
What's the first one again?
To hear praise from your partner. I was really adding on the cadences on that one. I thought I could have gotten you. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around my partner, or is it more meaningful to me when I get a back rub or massage from my partner? Those seem kind of related. I mean, they kind of imply that the second one implies the first, right? It's more meaningful to me when my partner reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or is it... Wait, Ben skipped over these ones. Or is it more meaningful to me when my partner does something for me and that I know they don't particularly enjoy? That's an interesting question. Do you want me to repeat it? Is it more meaningful to me when my partner reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or is it more meaningful to me when my partner does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy? Interesting. I thought you were going to do the second one.
Well, that sounds like I take pleasure in like...
Well, no, it's just the fact that it was like... Well, no, I think that's just like that they're willing to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're honest, they want to maybe...
I'm not going to do that. But I think it's more of a necessity. Like, if you need to get picked up, like, from, I don't know, like a surgery or something. I don't know. That's how I was reading it. I've worked for... Oh, alright, thank you for being in the stream. After we're done with the quiz, I think... Cheetah, are you still here? If so, can you find me somebody to do the little hostarino? You might be playing a game, it's fine. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I kiss frequently, or is it more meaningful to me when I sense my partner is showing interest in the things I care about? Ooh. Yeah. It's more meaningful to me when my partner works on special projects with me that I have to complete, Or is it more meaningful to me when my partner gives me an exciting gift? Is it more meaningful to me when I'm complimented by my partner on my appearance, or is it more meaningful to me when my partner takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings? Is it more meaningful to me when my partner and I share non-sexual touch in public, or is it more meaningful to me when my partner offers to run errands for me? Is it more meaningful to me when my partner does a bit more than their normal share of responsibilities we share, parent, around the house, work-related, etc.? Why is this the time that they decided to get the parentheses going? Interesting. Or is it more meaningful when I get a gift that I know my partner put thought into choosing? Do you want to repeat that? Okay. It's more meaningful to me when my partner doesn't check their phone while we're talking, or is it more meaningful to me when my partner goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me? So it seems like, I mean, it kind of seems like it could have been like the same thing included. These quizzes suck, dude. It's more meaningful to me when I can look forward to a holiday because of a gift I appreciate or anticipate receiving. What? That you look forward to a holiday? What the fuck does that have to do with your love language? Okay, whatever. Is it more meaningful to me when I hear the words, I appreciate you from my partner? Is it more meaningful to me when my partner brings me a gift after they've been traveling without me? Or is it more meaningful to me that my partner takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do at the time? Who honestly would answer the gift one positively? Like even Trisha Paytas, who yeah. I mean, I know Trisha... What the fuck was that? What is she doing? Oh, smell her. She's stinky. My dog is very stinky. Is it more meaningful to me when my partner doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking, or is it more meaningful to me when gift giving is an important part of our relationship? Like, who the fuck would say, like... Yeah, she smells like literal shit. Why do you think? No, she was literally eating dog shit that's been in, like, the trash can for, like, months.
Oh my god. You're disgusting, man.
I know, she's so gross. Is it more meaningful to me when my partner helps me out when we're almost done, when they know I'm already tired, or is it more meaningful to me when I get to go somewhere while spending time with my partner? Like the second one. You always want to go places. Yeah. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I are physically intimate, or is it more meaningful to me where my partner gives me a little gift that they picked up at the corner of their course of their normal day? Is it more meaningful to me when my partner says something encouraging to me, or is it more meaningful to me when I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with my partner? Is it more meaningful to me when my partner surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or is it more meaningful to me when my partner and I touch a lot during the normal course of a day? The second one kind of implies that you're hanging out a lot during the day. Is it more meaningful to me when my partner helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy? Or is it more meaningful to me when I hear my partner specifically tell me I appreciate you? Is it more meaningful to me when my partner and I embrace after we've been apart for a while, or is it more meaningful to me when I feel like I'm like wanting to like lose my mind with this phrase now. We're almost done though. Is it more meaningful to me when I hear my partner say how much I mean to them? So my partner and I embrace when we're apart, or I hear my partner say how much I mean to them? All right, so you are basically the exact same thing as Ben Shapiro, I think. 33% Oh wait, no, you were 33% quality service. Quality time. I combined the two together. You were 33% quality time, 30% words of affirmation. You were 23% acts of service. You were 10% physical touch and 3% receiving gifts. I feel like you didn't do any receiving gift stuff. Well, Ben Shapiro was 33% acts of service, 27% words of affirmation, 20% physical touch, 20% quality time, because, you know, he hates his wife, and 0% receiving gifts. I don't know. That's what I was saying. I don't know what you would have possibly answered that made it seem... Quality time and words of affirmation. Does that make you feel some sort of way? It does not make me feel some sort of way. I was just asking. I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to Dallas Galley. So we're definitely winding down here. So we'll be here again tomorrow between 7 to 8 p.m. Central Time. Thank you for being here, everyone. It was actually a lot of fun there at the beginning, especially. We learned that Jesus is mushrooms. We had a little dance battle, and I had a conservative hair day. And you guys got to be very disappointed by the results of as Embryo did. The results of the Super Bowl game. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you over to, well, I'm not editing the stream title, what am I doing? Raid over to Dallas Galley. Ask him what his love languages are. Have him take the test, because I think it'll be funny. I feel like he's probably already done it, but I think it's even funnier just to make him do it again. But we're gonna go ahead, I just wanna make sure I'm spelling it right. Hopefully this is gonna work, because I know type good. Hey, there we go. And I do love the blonde hair, so kind of thinking of that as maybe a vibe. Oh, perfect timing with the song. And have a good night. The song timing has been pretty good.